Sorry.
Who you apologize to? How will they know?
It is true.
How will they know?
Nobody's gonna know.
Nobody's gonna know. Good morning. What happened? Oh. Good morning, guys. It is Monday, the 27th of February. Welcome to TDA, the day after, your favorite news platform and the home of popular culture as defined by the culture. Today's a special show.
Indeed it is.
It sure is.
It is.
It's one for the girls.
Come on, it's a show for the girls.
It's for the girls. And I'm one of your girls, Martin Royalty.
And I'm your other girl, Just Jean. And it's just us two today, isn't it?
It's us two. It's really cute. First of all, we're really in sync.
The hair.
And I love it. The hair.
Yeah.
We're both clipped up.
Parting with the clip.
I love it.
We knew today was going to be our day. We're both wearing Gymshark.
Oh, yes, we are.
Girl.
I love it. I'm here for it. This is just great.
Perfect.
How are you? How's your weekend?
It was tiring, but when is my weekend not tiring?
That's true. Was it tiring? Why was it tiring? Were you outside or?
I went out on Saturday for a birthday, and then it just ruined my Sunday.
Oh, were you hungover?
I had a really bad migraine, but I still made it to the gym though.
That's good.
I know, and
I feel like I'll be honest. I don't see what could get you out of the gym.
I know, and the thing is,
I don't know.
Like, I was talking to my friend and he was like, "Why are you going to the gym? You can just..." And I was just like, "No, you don't understand how I function. If I can afford to go and do enjoyment, I always see it as like,
yeah.
If I play hard, I work harder. Do you know what I mean? So I'm like, I can't justify not going to the gym because I'm tired because I went to do enjoyment. No, because when you were doing enjoyment, you weren't tired. So my dear, shake it off.
Do you know what I do that with? I do that with church.
Yeah, I hear it.
I can't, because I'm like, you was really up there outside yesterday.
Yeah.
Doing things.
Yeah.
But then today you're going to say you're too tired to go to church.
Yeah.
So I've gone to church like hungover, like on the line.
Literally.
Like on the line.
All of that.
And you know what? And it's weird because I feel like somehow it's some kind of punishment because that's when we get to stand a lot. It's like, oh, stand and pray. Oh. And I'm like, all this up and down. Like, I'm vomiting here.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I think with me though, what I realized as well is whenever I'm really tired, that's when I have the best session. Like, it's weird. It's like a mental thing. Like, I'll go in there. Even when I went in there yesterday, like, my lower back was killing me. I had a migraine. I was tired. I just wasn't present. Yeah. But I still pushed through. And to be honest, like, I had a very, very, very good session, although I wasn't on the ropes.
That happens to me as well because I'm consistent enough, but I'm trying to be like, there was a time where I was unstoppable.
I said, no, I think do you know what?
Yeah.
I'm quite impressed.
Thank you.
Because I like when I see people who, obviously, I guess for me, because it's work.
Okay, yeah.
No one should be impressed by me going to the gym as much as I do being consistent. It's a job.
Oh, yeah.
Essentially. So when I see people who it's not their job and they're like, do you know what I mean? They're consistent, they go all the time. I commend that because I'm like, that takes a lot. Because I remember when that was me, like doing it with like a full-time job and everything else. And juggling it,
So what I do sometimes, if I'm like, oh, I can't bother today. The guilt, first of all, the guilt. When I don't go, it's ridiculous. And I like that though. I like that guilt because then it gets me up the next time kind of thing. But sometimes I'll be like, do you know what? Let me just go in for like a quick 40 minutes. I end up being there for like an hour and a half. And it ends up being my best session. I was like, oh, I didn't even want to be here today. Literally. I love those moments.
I think it's just striking the balance because with me, it's the listening to your body and then it be like listening to your body because you're generally actually tired or you being lazy. And I think mine more so is not laziness. I know that I'm not lazy when it comes to working out and going to the gym. It's not an issue. I could go with my eyes closed. Yeah. It's just listening to my body is what I struggle to do.
Yeah, what you struggle to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, mine's laziness. My body ain't telling me nothing but to exercise. And I'm like, oh, I'm tired. But I remember one time I was so impressed with myself because it was Friday and I was like, do you know what? It's fine. I've got Pilates in the morning anyway. And I was like, no. And I literally went at like 8 p.m. Because I know you, I was like, do it. Like,
you know your Pilates class, it's not Reformer, is it?
Reformer's the one with machines, right? Yeah. No, this is body.
So I'm gonna try a Pilates bodyweight class this Wednesday.
Have you done a Reformer?
Yeah.
I haven't tried that. I feel like I want to try it. Is it?
Yeah.
Like, I want to try that.
I get how you can go Reformer Pilates and get abs. Like,
really?
I get it.
But then the thing is, from mine though, because I'm like my abs are not there, so I'm trying to get back into what's the thing? Fasting, intermittent fasting.
Yeah.
That was banging out. When I was doing the train to slay, I was banging that out. That was my ritual. So I need to get back into that because I stay bloated, first of all.
Have you tried? Okay, so Brent put me on this this green powder thing. Yeah. So it's great for your immune system, helps with bloating.
Okay.
and I drink it every day.
Okay.
And like it's like the new fitness craze. So in America, I don't know if you see it on TikTok, but like every TikTok or every fitness influencer like starts off their day with this green juice and
I thought it was protein powder.
No, the handheld blender thing, and it's green.
Okay.
So it's like a blend of different greens. So like spirulina, broccoli, kale, spinach, like all like the superfoods.
Yeah.
Blended into a powder.
Yeah.
And you can either have it with like water or a drink or whatever. Because the taste it literally tastes like grass.
Okay.
So I will blend it with like, if I'm having a protein shake, I'll just blend it in with that. Or if I'm having a pre-workout or anything that, you can have, Brent has it with juice.
Is it okay?
Yeah, but I'm a juice drinker.
Okay, so I might just have a water.
Yeah, so I've been taking that and it's helped massively with bloating.
Because I stay bloated. My belly is naturally fat. Like, it's naturally flat, sorry. Like, even when I was like chubbier, my belly stays flat. But the bloatedness, it's ridiculous.
And start looking at what you're eating. You might be allergic to stuff.
See, I'm scared because I feel like it will tell me like it's bread, it's right. Like now I'm left.
I'm not gonna lie.
I have to be E-man. Now I have to be vegan.
You don't have to be vegan.
I feel like that's where my story's gonna go. Do you know?
You just have to eat gluten, or maybe you're allergic, you're intolerant to gluten. Like there's, I think.
Oh yeah, maybe.
If you notice that you bloat a lot, then I feel like you might as well look into why you are bloated. Because I'm not gonna lie, bloating's not cute.
It's not cute.
It's not cute at
all. I really don't like it. Because when I'm working out, when I say I can't eat before I work out. So when I'm like fresh in the morning, like my Pilates on Saturday mornings, right? It's
your
like 10 a.m.
is flat.
I can see the abs coming through. When I have one meal,
it's long, innit?
Look like an African uncle.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
So I think look into it because it's not cute. And if that's
I do need to do a food tolerance.
And if that's not naturally you, then obviously there's something going wrong there. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into it. But if you could send me the link as well for the powder, that would really help. Does it make you go to the toilet?
No.
Okay, good.
No, it's not that. It's good.
It's just okay. I'm gonna do that. But because I wanna. But yeah, that's what I was saying. Pilates. I wanna try that. The reformer one, yeah. But the body one?
No, because the thing is, the class I went to was half and half. So I've done reformer on its own.
Yeah.
I've been to half and half, and a half and half was hilarious because I did reformer first.
Okay.
Then when it comes to doing the floor work, I just thought. Do you know why I find it funny as well, Pilates? Because I'm a gym girl,
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm
a gym babe. What do you mean? Like I lift weights for fun? Like,
no, it's not.
No, it's
not.
I find it so humbling.
It is my body's
literally vibrating.
It's it's shaking. Like
do the Harlem shake.
But I love it. Like and I feel like what it's helped me with as well is because obviously the body Pilates is like a lot about controlling your breathing and stuff like that. So I didn't realize how much I hold my breath when I'm working out.
Yeah.
So now I realize that even makes a difference when I'm doing weights and stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
I love it, man. I've been doing it for I think it's coming up to a year in April.
Oh really?
Just I'm a dates junkie. And my form and everything, it's actually really good.
Do you know what as well? I think for me, the reason why I need to strengthen my core, because my lower back is not the one, and it compensates a lot for my core. Yeah. I don't like training core. I find it boring. Everyone has their thing, and core's not my thing. I find it so boring. I don't train core. I'm going to be honest with you, and I should and I need to. So I know, like, it's even with, like, stretching and stuff, it's like, I can't do things. I'm very much it needs to be vigorous for me. I can't do the relaxing. But you
know, Pilates is not relaxing though. Because, so basically,
that's what I'm saying. Pilates is better for me than yoga.
Yoga, I think yoga depends on the instructor. I've got a yoga instructor in my gym, Oh my gosh. It's so hard. Like, I wake up with pains the next day. Like I did weights.
Yeah.
He is proper sick. And the thing is, his voice is so calming, he's so chilled. That you don't realize. I mean, you realize in a moment because you'll be shaking and dying for it.
But the stuff he's making you do.
And you're sweating, and then when you wake up the next day, your body is actually in pain. It was mad. So I think with yoga it depends on instructor. Because when I went, first one I went to, I thought I'd just be relaxing, like a bit of a stretch. I didn't stretch. I was like, nah, this is mad.
To be fair, I'm lying, because there's different types of yoga. Like at Gymshark, there's a guy who teaches. It's called Yin Yoga, I think.
Okay. Oh yeah.
And I've never done that before. I fall asleep in that class. It's amazing.
Okay.
Like, especially because it's after I teach.
Okay.
So it's like my routine. And a lot of the girls that come to my class, that's where they go after as well.
Okay. Just get a ticket for that?
They even give you blanket.
Stop it. Just get a ticket for that one.
What, for his class? Yeah, but it's not like crazy.
Because yours goes... I still haven't got a ticket. I can't believe that.
Esther, if you want to come to class, just tell me. Don't worry about tickets.
I'm going to have to do a Sunday because this is ridiculous. Like,
just tell me.
When I click the link, I'm like, first of all, she just put it on the story.
No, like, honestly.
What do you... Because the Gina Hive, what are we going with?
G Hive.
The G-Hive. Oh, I like that G-Hive. G-Hive don't play. The G-Hive do not play. I'm like,
forget about
the tickets didn't come out. Well, you know one time I was convinced the tickets didn't come out.
No, they do.
And then I saw you were like, sold out. I said, stop it.
No, they do. I'm going to be honest, yeah. I think it's literally a 60-second job.
It's not 6 seconds. It's not. It's 20 seconds. I'm not even playing.
It's crazy, though.
It's mad. But
I'm not complaining.
Absolutely not. As you shouldn't. We'd love to see it.
I'm not complaining. So, yeah.
But yeah, man. We love working out. I love the routine of it.
Go work out, guys. It's really good
honestly,
for your physical
really
and your mental.
It really
and it helps you
good.
age backwards. You would never know that somebody's auntie, you know.
We'd love to see it, man. But guys, like the video. Thank you very much. Subscribe to the channel as well.
What are you coming to say?
One of my friends is going on a first date, right? And
a first date?
Yeah.
Oh,
I wanted to know.
Have a first date?
Because somebody mentioned that they were going on a dinner date like this week. So I just wanted to know what normally you have to kind of go through for the first date. Like, what do you guys do? Is anything different?
Who mentioned? Actually, never mind. Is someone in this room?
No.
Okay. So carry on.
Why are you looking at me? Ain't me.
No, just looking around the room.
Okay, sorry. What the prep?
Yeah.
Or what to expect?
What do you girls go through?
When the first date?
Mental, yeah.
Let's just say you were going on a date. Let's say it's Wednesday, right? Like.
No, I feel pressure. I don't know why. Like, it's making me feel anxious.
So what do you mean? So what's the question? I didn't get your question. Like, how do women prep for it?
To be honest,
how do you prep? Or, okay, is it what to expect when you're on the date? How do I prep and get ready for the first date? What
how
goes
do we
through
feel?
my mind?
100%. What do you go through? Like mentally?
I think like anxiousness, like nervousness. I'm not gonna lie. I get nervous and I get shy. And I'm an overthinker, innit? So let's be honest. I'll probably in my head, plan the conversation about 100 times.
No, that's
I
normal.
do that. Like, I'll think how the conversation will go. I don't know how to just
become and
go
disappear
with
there.
the flow, man. That's just not my bag. It's so bad. But I'm just an overthinker.
So you don't go into it thinking that he's supposed to take the lead in the conversation?
No, I do. But I'm just saying, like, I plan in my head, like,
because he could be nervous. I don't
the
go
kind
in
of person
thinking,
that they're gonna be. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't go in thinking.
Are you gonna have awkward moments? Like,
that's
is he
the
gonna
thing.
be talkative?
Yeah, because you can't. I don't rely on anyone else carrying the conversation, because he could be nervous. That whatever emotions I'm facing as well, he could be facing that too. But I will say though, I'm not always nervous on first dates. I'm only nervous on first dates that of a man I want. That I'm like.
But let me say something. Why are you going on dates with men that you don't want?
Something to do on a Saturday night.
I hear it.
What?
Something to do.
She said.
Let me get back to that. But to me, you are not going to be going on a date with a guy who is nervous at all. That's not your steez.
No, I like shy guys, you know.
Dude.
But
Yes,
only
I don't
on
like guys that
Saturdays.
do too much. Huh?
But only on Saturdays.
No, let me see. On a Wednesday night too. But no, this is what. Okay, so typically I would go on a date with someone I find interesting anyway. I've never actually been on a date with a guy I absolutely do not like. It's when I'm on the date I realize, you're never hearing from me again.
Really?
Nah. I've paid out dates just to get the fuck out of there because I'm like, this is stupid.
Really?
Like you're getting on my nerves. But so typically I wouldn't go on a date with a guy I don't really like that. I would at least be attracted. There'll be something there that brings me to the date. But what's the question you asked me again?
Interesting.
What's the question you asked me? You don't remember either, do you?
I do remember.
What is it?
In my head, you're not gonna go on a date with a guy who's nervous, right?
Oh yes,
So
no,
you
that's what I'm
thinking
saying.
and planning of what to say. I don't see you leading the conversation.
No, but you know what? You don't know that people are, because I don't go on dates with. Say I met you today, I've never had this experience of going up on a date with you tomorrow. There's supposed to be some kind of talking, if it a week, a few days, something like that.
Yeah.
So sometimes you don't know people are nervous because I come across confident. You wouldn't know I'm nervous on a date. Do you get me? So I wouldn't know he's a nervous guy, but I do typically like shy guys. They're quiet. I like quiet guys. I like a chilled life, you know. People, because I'm on here, this is me here.
Yeah.
Outside of my life here, my outside life, I'm a quiet, reserved, calm babe.
Okay.
But no, I'm only nervous for guys that I really do. Like the last person I dated, right?
Yeah.
On our first date, I was like, I feel like I'm so boring. Like I remember messaging Vic, I was like, I feel like I'm so boring.
Wow.
I feel like he's not going to call me back. He's not going to do the
Really?
Like I really criticized myself because I really wanted him.
Oh, that's so cute. Can I be honest? I'm not an avid dater though. My dating life is
mine's far and between, boy.
My dating life is poor.
Mine is mine's piss poor.
I've not really gone on that many dates in my lifetime, and so like, I'm just, and you know what? I'm like you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Nobody. I don't want anyone.
Yeah.
So when I eat, I don't want anyone. So even when I think about the last dates I've gone on, how dare I get on to you about going on dates with men that you don't want?
No, because sometimes
I don't remember the last time I went on a date with a guy that actually was like keen to even.
Like I actually want this to work.
I just went.
Like I'm actually putting my best foot forward in hopes that this works.
That's so cute.
No, I'm saying I don't typically. I've only had one experience of that.
Oh, that's not
just the one experience. Worth it though.
You know what it is? It's because I'm big on friendships, innit? So for me, we can be bedrooms. You know, I'm the man, innit?
You know the vibe.
I just
you know
collect
what it
you
is.
and add you to my roster of male friends. Why not?
So during the meal, you don't let on that this is just going to end in friendship?
No, do that. You don't do that during the meal.
Of course I'm gonna giggle and laugh and all that stuff because the thing is, if I find you, Bren, you know me, I'm a sucker for humor. Like humor is like, makes me.
Yeah, I love
humor, man. If you can make me laugh, I will key and laugh and all of that stuff, and then you might think, she's interested, but then
no, I'm not.
That's you just make me laugh. You're really funny, and I like your company.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like I like actually being around you because you're actually really cool. We get along and you're funny.
It's just not your company for lifetime.
It's just full stop.
Right now.
Yeah,
I feel like you only let a guy know that this ain't it. I've never actually let a guy know on the date that this ain't it. But I found my way out of the date. But I would let you know afterwards, like, okay, by the way, I don't think that's them.
Really? See, this is
I can't do it right there.
No, see, this is the difference between me and you. You have a lot more balls.
Say it.
No, don't say it. Don't you dare. Don't say it. No, girl, this is our show today. It's for the girls. Don't say it.
No, but I am.
It's fine. Doesn't you're not saying the words.
I really am.
Everyone can do this discussion.
I will, you know what? I will go around the house.
Really?
I find it so.
Oh,
this is why I'm being
honey.
therapy, girl, because girl,
honey,
I do not know how to just. I just don't want to hurt anyone's feelings.
Oh, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that.
So I will literally inconvenience myself.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I do what I do and why I operate the way I operate.
Because I know that they don't care when it comes to us. Facts.
Exactly. But I don't even use that analogy. I don't even care what you guys. I don't care what's on the other side. This is my analogy in my head. Yeah. While I'm entertaining you, so imagine like a door, right? And this man is standing in front of the door. If I don't tell you, there's a cube. There's other people behind the door. But unless you move out the way, I can't see what's behind you. So I've got to get you to get out of the way so I can see what's next.
No, you gotta think. No,
Luda.
I hear it.
Luda.
I really hear it. I'm working on it.
But maybe, do you know what it is? Maybe you haven't met a guy that's just so annoying. Because you would do it without thinking about it.
Because generally speaking, everybody... No, you know what? You're right. Because there are some people, that I just...
Like, I have fake illnesses. Like, I'm just like, Like,
some people are very, very consistent, and I generally don't understand why. And then I start thinking, do you not operate from a place of pride? Like pride doesn't. You have no shame.
You have no shame
because I've actually, and I'm not a rude. Like most guys will tell you, I'm not rude.
Yeah.
And do you know what I mean? And like I said, I find it hard to like be direct and be like, nah, this isn't for me or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
But with some people, it's like you make it known, and they're still hard of hearing. So then you just have to get aggressive with it and be violent. And it's like, why are you being rude? But I'm like, because I don't understand how.
Why you're not getting it.
You don't understand.
Yeah. And that's what's annoying. I feel like sometimes guys think you're going to change your minds. Believe me, I know. The guy that I knew I wanted to be with, I knew from the very first conversation we had. The guy knew that, this is just something to do. Like, this is just something to, just conversations, just company or whatever. I was very aware of that. And some guys I'll be like I don't want anything serious. Because I don't hurt people's feelings. And I will try and soften the blow. But I'm not dating right now. That's a lie. No, but if my man comes, I'm finna date him.
But that's where I'm at though.
Do you get what I mean?
Everybody who's hollered at me recently is like,
I'm not dating right now.
The other day, this guy sent me no, do you know why I'm laughing? Yeah, is because it's this, he said, someone that doesn't know how to use full stops.
Oh yeah.
He sent me a eulogy. Like, I just thought this is so much to read.
Like, it's a lot. There's no punctuation. I don't know when the sentence is starting and stopping.
It was like, when someone's having a conversation with themselves.
Yeah.
I found it so strange because I was
like, it is very weird. But there's a lot of weirdos out there.
No, because in the past year, I've kind of said, you know what? It's not that. Like, it's someone on social media. I'm like, do you know, it's not that whatever. But they've been persistent. And then the other day, I was like, listen, someone go, you move shy around me. I said, I don't move shy around you. It's not that I'm moving shy. I said, I'm not interested in you like that. Like, it's proper not that. So it's not a case of me moving shy. I'm not on what you're on. Then it turned into, oh no, but I don't want nothing serious. I'm open to getting.
I don't want anything at all. I don't even want.
It became this eulogy, and and even in the whole thing, it had no full stops, but I had emojis.
That was his
You've
full
used
stops.
several emojis and not one full stop.
He said, "I'm gonna let."
I would have died reading that.
Like, I'm gonna leave this at your discretion.
In terms of like not being able
to breathe.
To breathe, I would have died.
One full sentence.
It was. Wow.
So I don't know what the science is between being very, very persistent. Because if you're somebody that's a girl wants, you wouldn't have to be persistent. Like, there's nothing to be persistent about. Do you get what I mean? But because I feel like you can be persistent in that. Because there's a line between persistence and lack of shame. Do you get what I mean? If I'm in a situation where I've been hurt before, this is not me, but say I've been hurt before, and I can't trust love, but the guy's genuine and he really is like a good guy, kind of like do you know Candice Braithwaite?
Yeah.
So she was talking about how when she met her husband, right, she'd experienced like badness with men in the past. And when he met her, she was just like, do you know what? No, whatever. It's going to be a one night stand. But she was like, he kept showing her how he wanted to love her. And he was so thoughtful and just so kind to her all the time. But it was like a battle between herself. So she would say to him like, oh, I'm not interested in that. No. Like, I don't want to be with you. This is nothing serious, by the way. But he was just being nice and kind. And what she realized was that she was actually fighting herself because she didn't want to allow herself to be vulnerable. I feel like persistence in that kind of way of...
Shit.
Even that kind of persistence is cool. But if it's a thing where I really am not like interested and I'm dating other people, but I'm just not dating you, come on. Love yourself better.
Okay.
Like, I want better for you, King.
Boo. We're ready to have a girl show. Boo.
Not you, women's business. On a Monday morning.
I won't talk. I won't get involved.
I said, shut up, you know.
I didn't think you heard that.
No, I heard it.
Oh, no, we all heard it. But yeah, do you get me? I don't know what the thought is when guys are so persistent. Like, sometimes it's even like you're putting a year's shift in.
No, literally.
I've dated 3 guys in this time.
Literally.
I've had serious talking stages
But
in this time.
the crazy thing is they'll never know though.
Of course, they'll never know, but
and they'll
you
literally
know
just
because I don't
think-
reply your messages.
They'll
I don't
literally just
reply. I reply once.
Nah,
every
listen, don't come and shake the table.
Don't
bro.
shake no
Don't
table.
shake the table.
Not on a Monday, please. Save that for Thursday.
Go and sit back in your car if that's what you're coming here
Do you
to
know what I
do.
mean? Because my thing is, do you know what it is? Okay, you can know. Like, sometimes I don't even reply messages yet. I can count that I can count on the fact that you wouldn't message me again.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah.
Not sad enough for me to entertain it, but it's sad.
You don't want a man to fight for your love. Ain't that
No, hold on.
but
No,
that's
this
so
is what we're saying, yeah. It's not like we don't want a guy to fight for our love because we do, yeah. But it's like sometimes we will make it known that we're not interested. And it's like you operate from a place of a lack of shame.
Like,
Do
what
you know
better
what I mean?
for yourself, King? Like, what? Like, self-love. Where's your self-love at? I don't even know if I want a guy to fight for me. I'll be very honest with you. Actually, no, that's a lie. Someone said,
But you know what?
I'm acting with my killie. I said, it's already. I'm already here.
But you know what?
I'm already. This is. You guys are watching my villain story here in real time.
origin story?
My origin story
Character arc's crazy.
in real time.
I hear it.
That's what happens, man. It's crazy. But no,
No,
honestly,
it's the fact that you've come in, you're creaming your skin, you're just
listen.
you're not even moving with haste.
No, he doesn't. He's
You're
that
just
kid
standing
in
there.
school that disrupts the class.
Literally creaming your skin. You're
Getting
gonna,
a
are you gonna
drink.
comb your hair next?
Oh, funny.
I love you, really.
So you
I
only
actually said
want the guys who you actually want fighting for you.
Yeah,
Well,
like-
duh. Isn't that always the case?
Nah,
Like,
I hear that.
no, but
I
I
know
feel
who could fight for me
I
right
feel like
now.
the thing is with
That's the
women,
only fight I
yeah,
want, boy.
women will even with icks, women will scream, "Oh, this gives me the ick." No, it's because you don't like the guy. You don't find him attractive. If you find him attractive, it wouldn't give you the ick.
Yeah.
Simple.
There's icks that you can. There's manageable
yeah.
icks. Like there's icks that a guy that I want can have. It's not ick enough. Guess what? I'm still here. My man. I'ma stick beside
yeah,
him.
this is
okay?
your man. Mhm.
This is my.
And I'm gonna stick beside.
And I'm gonna
him.
stick beside him.
Take notes, fellas. Just listen, man. Let them talk. Just listen.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
We love that for you today.
Because they will listen, you know, because he's told them to listen. They will definitely listen that way.
Exactly.
But now, man, I just think you like what you like and you want what you want. And I think it's evident when you want what you want. And I guess it goes the same way for guys as well. But
what if you don't know what you want though?
you got to figure that out. You got to figure out why you don't know what you want.
You know what you want, but then you don't actually know what you want.
What does that look like?
Is that, yeah, I was about to. It's because, you know, sometimes you can say you want something, yeah? you experience something different and you realize, oh, this is nice. And so now this is what I want. Do you get what I mean? So you can have those experiences. But I do think it really just comes with reflecting and questioning why you want what it is that you want.
I think it's also allowing yourself to experience different things. I feel like sometimes you can be so in your head and be stuck on you thinking that this is what you want and not allowing yourself to experience other things. And then, do you know what I mean? It's
Do you know the thing
weird.
is that whenever people have told me that, yeah, it's like me dating non-black and I can't experience that. I don't want to experience that.
But you know,
I don't. Like, even if that's where this is my thing, yeah. So obviously I'm a woman of faith, right? I don't believe that God has given me the attraction that I have to black men.
look at you fighting yourself. Freudian slip. For fighting your
Don't you
demons.
dare clip that. I don't think God has given me the attraction I have to black men for me to end up non-black. Like, I just admire and love, like, I don't look at any other races with that sort of admiration and love.
I hear it, yeah. I hear it.
Not you seem like you're a therapist.
No, I hear it because I had this conversation with my friend the other day and she was like, wait, so if you meet a guy, yeah, and like you like him, it's really cool, all of that stuff, she's like, you're not going to give him a chance because he's white. And I was like, I don't think so.
I wouldn't.
And she was just like, Gina. And I was just like...
That's not about giving him a chance though, because if you're not attracted to that, if that's not your type, there's not even attraction there anyway. So if they're a nice person, you're just gonna be like,
This
oh yeah,
is
they're
it.
But
nice.
hold on, but
This
then
is it. There's no
but do you know what I
attraction.
think it is with me though, yeah? I'm attracted to personalities and people more than like... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I'm like... I don't have a type. Although black men are my type, yeah? Yusuf always makes the running joke that he's like, you've never dated your type. Every guy you've been with is not your type, Gina, so shut up. You don't have a type, yeah? But like, I'm also very much attracted to... I could meet a guy and not find him physically attractive.
Sorry, is it your birthday?
No, I don't know why someone said happy birthday, Gino. Okay. It's not my birthday. Like, I could meet a guy. No, I saw it.
And it's a whole like thing.
Wait,
now.
hold on.
Ain't your birthday like June or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you know my birthday?
Come on, man, I know you.
This is
My
research,
babes.
man. Mum and dad. Love to see it.
Yeah, I could meet a guy and not find him physically attractive and then get to know him in a different capacity and then actually fall for his personality. Do you get what I mean?
So then that means your friend's question was legit then? 'Cause
Yeah,
then what
she-
happens if you connect with someone like that?
No.
Yeah.
Her question is legit to me.
So what would you do then? You just...
I think I'd fight it until...
Then to wait, you're at the altar. You're saying your vows and you're still like,
like
But
God,
anybody
why?
got anything that why these men and women can't be together?
I'm
And you're
like,
thinking,
me.
no, put your hand down.
I'm like, me.
And Mark's like, stop the foolishness. No, I think, do you think I do like personality and stuff like that, yeah, but I have to be honest with myself where attraction is what gets me first. Then I get to know the personality and that all makes part of it. Because you can be attractive, I get to know you're a piece of shit, then the attraction fades. But if you're attractive and you're nice and you tick the boxes for me personality-wise, then it's great. This is why I don't think I can get got, because the attraction is not there
I hear
for
you.
non-blacks. So I wouldn't, do you know what I mean? I wouldn't get to a position where I get to know you're a kind person, you're a lovely, wholesome man, for me to then be like, oh, it's too late now, I have to...
So what about in a situation where you're around people all the time, like a work colleague or something like that?
No, I don't do that. I'm not for, I don't shit where I eat. All of that. I don't know. I don't like all of that stuff. I'm very big on, like, we have time apart.
What about you in the
can't
gym?
come
You're
to
in the
work
gym
and
all the
you're
time. You must strike up relationships with men.
Yeah, all the time.
So then you could get got.
That one.
No, because you know what I've realised with me in the gym, yeah, is not like it's flirtatious banter, yeah, but like that's literally all it is. Like I go to a male-dominated gym. Most of the guys I train with are men. It's the same thing. It's nothing serious, and I find it funny because a lot of them is like I've got a guy that I train with in the gym, and everybody in that gym thinks we're fucking.
Really? Is he good looking?
Yeah, he's alright. He's not bad. Like he. I get why they think that.
Oh, you guys got good chemistry?
Yeah, and our chemistry's nuts, but literally, it's not that. It's not that at all. Like, it's not that at all. We've never had a
not.
No. Like, we laugh about it and banter about it, yeah. And we
Okay.
even laughed at how me and him met, because we met through our mutual friend. We were a trio, and obviously now he's disappeared.
Oh,
So it's
yeah, because
just
he left
us-
y'all to get on with
So
it.
it's just us two, but we're
Yeah.
literally like, that's my training partner, and that's literally that's it, right? But everybody in the gym, like, and all the mandem who've like, because obviously when I joined last year, so I was like the newbie in the gym, so everyone would go up to him and be like, "Bro, like, is that your thing?" He's like, "No." But like,
So now they're all backing off because they think that's
the
your
thing,
man.
right? Or they're like, or
Bro
they'll
code.
ask him questions on us, like like reason with me.
You like it, don't you?
You lot are doing the thing, innit? And he's like, no. I'm like,
somebody can't friends
well,
anymore.
Well, I get it, but to be honest, I'm used to that narrative though. I feel like that's been my whole life. So it is what
it's tricky, man. Actually, it's not that tricky. Can be tricky less. But God help everybody, innit? God help everyone secure their type. Maybe all be our type's type.
Amen, girl.
That's a serious prayer, boy. You can like people as much as you want to. If they don't like you.
Right, man. What do you have to? One second. Let's all be your type's type. So what are you saying? You could not be your type's type?
Yeah, I can.
All across the board, like everybody that's your type, you're not their type.
No. I mean,
put it this
the
way,
singular type. Don't be silly.
Okay, I get what you mean.
The singular type. No, like a guy that I like. The prayer is that he likes me back. Otherwise, you gotta go on to another one. I feel like there'll always be someone, but is it someone you want? And this is my thing. I'm big on.
You know, guys that I find attractive. Yeah, I don't think I'm their type though. Like it's weird. I would look at a guy and think if I see a guy and I think he's nice, I'll be like, I won't think. Yeah, I don't think he would. Not like I don't think he would like me, but I don't. Do you know what I mean?
So wouldn't you test the waters?
No.
If so, just thinking someone's not your type.
But you know what it is? So this is why I also lead the campaign of women shooting their shot. Because how would you know?
No.
Yeah, you're just assuming someone's not your type. That's not enough.
And I think a lot of women carry lust that way because a lot of women settle.
I've been carrying.
Because they feel like the guy you like is not going to like you back. But you don't know. He probably will.
No, man.
I think there's more chance he will than not, you know.
No. It's okay.
Damn, Gina. You really...
Yeah. Oh, I'm failing at this shit.
Damn.
Failing.
Are you trying?
Failing. What, to date and stuff? Do you know what I think it is, yeah? I just think... men just
give you the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
She got something on Wednesday planned.
I don't have it. Is that what you would? I don't know why you use. I'm so freaking slow. Oh my days. Why have I only just clocked what you're talking about? Oh my days. This is what this whole thing is about. Do you know who I'm going with, you loser?
That's a shush.
So wait, I'm so annoyed because he was like, someone in this room said they're going out on Wednesday.
I knew you had
evening, right?
It was not me.
No.
So I've
only just realised who it is. You're actually pathetic, yeah, because I'm not going on a date, you idiot.
So what you got? Where are you going then?
No, I'm actually going out with one of my friends.
Yep.
Is it like
the chemistry guy?
No. He's taking me out to eat. It is a
that's
he.
cute.
Marks, your family is absolutely beautiful, man.
Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. That's where I get it from. I don't think they get it from me, but
I turned up.
that's true.
Okay. Disclaimer.
If I cuss you out loud on air,
I had a really bad migraine, so that's why I didn't come.
Why is it?
But I
don't
spoke to
get it.
Esther, and Esther was going, and she said, I said
And then
I
Brent
would
called
come
me and told me not to.
That's all.
Let me even give you extra because you want to be a bitch out here.
You actually, can I be honest? You
I was
deserve
dressed up.
it though.
Let me show you how dressed I was, right? I looked so good. Your little cousins that fancied me. My face was beat.
Oh shit!
Laid.
You should have pulled up. We had a whale of a time.
Brent told me not to.
I didn't get to meet my mother-in-law. I'm so sad. I would have introduced him to. I would have done the most. Literally. But like, hi, auntie, how are you? I'm your future daughter-in-law.
But do you know why? Oh, I clocked
more
why.
advice?
But Brendan's happy you met your son.
Is he?
That's why I feel like actually your son has self-sabotage. I feel like he didn't want me to get there. Your son's like, oh my gosh, hi, auntie. That's why. Oh, I get it now. I was slow yesterday. I should have clocked.
My son's gonna be an entertainer.
Is he?
I think so. Yeah, he was singing on the stage. So.
Oh, was he?
Oh.
Oh man, like I love when kids are not shy. You know.
So
we
do
actually
I.
we
I
project
love-
shyness and fear and stuff on kids. You know.
Yeah, they do.
They just go for it.
I love when kids are like vocal and like.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Did
What
you
did
see
he
the
sing?
story of the old man that was singing on the stage?
No, you're sorry.
On my story, there's
No,
an
I'm supposed to see it.
older gentleman singing. It was very good.
Was it? What was he singing?
Shit.
Never mind. I'll click through.
You'd have to check. He done a few renditions.
Is it?
What's his name?
Is it Junior? No. Is it?
An old man called Junior is funny.
Is this still on your story?
Yeah, but I didn't tag him on. I think.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, yeah, but he's up there. Yeah, but yeah. So
He's one of your uncles or something? Family member?
One of my mum's brothers, I'm guessing.
Okay.
He's older than my mum though. He looks like a big man. But then again, I don't know. Men age different. But
I should have come out. Could have found me an old man
yeah, he was singing and that, and then my youth went on the stage, said he wants to sing.
and joined him. Oh, that's so cute.
And he was like singing
A duet.
Like he was like singing, like telling him to do line for line, like you get me, like. So
your son?
No, the man was
I
singing.
thought your son was passing in the back. Like, go on.
No, like the guy was singing the line.
Yeah.
And then told my son to do it.
Yeah.
And go back and forth.
That's so cute.
And they done the whole song, and he sang in front of everybody. I couldn't believe it.
That's amazing.
Top of his voice.
Oh.
I was like, okay, yeah, this is.
I
your
love
story.
that.
So now we've got footage of him singing from when he was a kid. So then when he gets
yes, when he starts, yep.
you get what I'm saying? Because
Yep.
that was his calling.
He's gonna need that.
Well,
That's sweet, man. I love that. Is that your mum's first grandchild?
No, second.
Second. Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, but Gracie got here before Lucas. So.
Oh, that's lovely, man. Not family time. You had a good time?
Yeah, it was cool. It was all right.
That's good. Your mum have a good time?
Yeah, she loved it. It
That's
turned
good.
out exactly how she wanted it to. It was a long day,
good.
man. I was going to leave, and then I told my sister my plan, and then she was like,
Don't you dare leave me
What?
here.
no, you can't go
Are you
nowhere.
older? Is she older?
I'm older.
Oh, okay.
She's like, you can't go nowhere.
How old are you, Marks?
Huh?
How old are you?
How old am I?
I said, is this camera on me?
Oh, what, we're not allowed people to know your age.
Everybody knows my age.
Exactly. So how old are you?
Just saying, innit?
Don't put on the pressure. Why are you nervous? Like,
Why are you nervous?
No, I don't know. I just don't say it out loud.
Why
Are you
fine.
going to do maths?
You can text me.
I could tell you what year I was born. You could actually do the maths. I don't mind people
All right,
knowing.
tell me.
Yeah, but if you don't
your
put the year, then how old
Tell
you
me
are?
what year you were born.
Exactly.
You just do you don't like saying it out?
Yeah.
Why not?
I don't know.
Just tell me. No, I hear it because I'm not gonna lie. The age I'm turning is rattling me. I can't say it with my mouth.
No, I'm not even
Ah,
proud.
you got
I
okay.
am. Tell me what year you were born.
1985.
Okay, cool.
95.
No.
Oh, me?
1995.
Oh, we're age mates.
Was you born 95?
Yeah.
Oh, it's 10 years between us.
Yeah, it's cute. Look
Wait,
at us. It's lovely.
This is my babes, man.
Yeah. Love it.
But
No,
yeah,
but-
it was good. It was a good night.
That's good.
Good turnout in the end. They bumped us though. It was supposed to be going on till 12, and they cut us short like 30 minutes or something.
They always do that.
What to get to like? Because they probably wanted
Like,
everyone
just-
out.
yeah, they want
12
everyone
to
out by
clean up and
12.
stuff.
Because they know that if you black people say take forever to say goodbye. So if they cut the mics off at 12, you're only leaving till like 12:45.
Facts. They
So
didn't get it at all.
exactly, and I bet at 12 o'clock people were still in there.
Standing
Exactly, that's exactly what they always do.
Standing there looking at us like they try to cut the music off, and we found a way to put the power back on.
Yep, that is black fashion. That's what black people do.
Literally.
That is actually what happens at black events. Like, who do you think to just don't cut this off? There's always that one auntie that leads it. No, we're not done. Just one more. It's never one more. I love family parties, man. It's lit.
Yeah,
Good
no,
vibes.
it was all right though. It was all right. My dad made it. I was like, when are you getting invited? How can I let you in?
You in. No, that's jokes. I love it, man. All right. Well, I've got Pilates to get to.
I hear it.
Let's get into our first headlines.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, so the Northern Ireland Protocol, final talks due between Rishi Sunak and Ursula von der Leyen. Rishi Sunak is meeting the European Commission President on Monday for what Number 10 describes as final talks on a new Brexit deal for Northern Ireland. The Prime Minister and Ursula von der Leyen will be trying to resolve the range of complex challenges around the protocol during the UK meeting. The UK wants to change the protocol, an agreement with the EU which sees some goods checked when entering from the rest of Great Britain. A new deal has been expected for days. Deputy Prime Minister Dominic Raab earlier said the UK... E-man, you are moving mad. Sorry. Not E-man editing as I'm reading. The lights are jumping around. Deputy Prime Minister Dominic Raab earlier said the UK and EU were on the cusp of a deal and that the EU had moved on some issues. More details have emerged about the meeting between Mr. Sunak and Ms. von der Leyen, which is set to take place around late lunchtime in Berkshire. If a deal is reached, it will then be announced later on Monday, with the leaders holding a joint press conference after the cabinet has been updated on the talks. The Prime Minister will then address the House of Commons. Both Tory and Labour MPs have been told by their respective whips to come to Parliament on Monday. Downing Street said the Prime Minister wants to ensure any deals fixes the practical problems on the ground, ensures trade flows freely within the whole of UK, safeguards Northern Ireland's place in our union, and returns sovereignty to the people of Northern Ireland. And our next headline is about Dominic Raab, who says he would resign if bullying claims upheld. Deputy Prime Minister Dominic Raab has said he would resign if an inquiry finds he has bullied civil servants. A senior lawyer is investigating 8 complaints of bullying against Mr. Raab, who was appointed Deputy Prime Minister and Justice Secretary last October. When asked if he was a bully on BBC Sunday with Laura Questenberg, Mr. Raab said no, saying he had always behaved professionally. He told Sky News, if an allegation of bullying is upheld, I would resign. Speaking on the BBC, Mr. Raab said, I am confident I behaved professionally throughout. Asked whether there should be more plain speaking in politics, he said, yes, absolutely. It was right for ministers to challenge assumptions and test ideas when working with civil servants, he added. The bullying complaints relate to Mr. Raab's previous periods as Justice Secretary and Foreign Secretary under Boris Johnson and his time as Brexit Secretary under Theresa May. In November, the Prime Minister appointed Adam Tolley KC to investigate the allegations of bullying against Mr. Raab. At least 3 senior civil servants who worked with Mr. Raab have given evidence to the inquiry into his behaviour as witnesses. The BBC has found the other civil servants who allegedly planned to file complaints did not, after learning they would have been identified to Mr. Raab as part of Mr. Tolley's inquiry. Speaking to the BBC, Mr. Raab said he would learn lessons as we go over his dealings with civil servants. But he added, I think for the lion's share of the time, civil servants and ministers work very effectively together. Dave Penman, General Secretary of the FDA Union, which represents civil servants, dismissed Mr. Raab's comments. Mr. Penman told the Sunday with Laura Cousenberg show, the picture he paints is that everything is fine in the civil service and the relationship between ministers and civil servants is okay. That's not the picture civil servants speak of. That's not their experience. The FDA has found 1 in 6 civil servants had seen unacceptable workplace behaviour by a minister in the past year. The findings came from the union's annual survey of senior civil servants, which also found 69.3% of respondents said they had no confidence in the current complaint system. The survey was conducted over 4 weeks leading up to 13th of January and had 650 respondents. The headcount of the senior civil service is around 7,000. That being said, let's get into what you say in topic of the day.
You know I ain't got no iPad. Take it me, thank you.
Thank you very much.
So let's get into our what are you saying topic of the day. So, what have we got today? Everybody loves giving and receiving gifts. It's one of those things that is common across all cultures. What are your thoughts on gifts? This is interesting, actually.
Isn't it?
Might not be too easy, but I struggle with receiving gifts from people.
Really?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it makes me feel awkward.
Can I be honest? I think it's a male thing, you know.
Yeah, it is a male thing.
Because a lot of men around me are the same.
Yeah, I don't. It just makes me feel weird.
Why?
I don't know. Just stop. Don't buy me stuff and give me stuff.
Are you the same with compliments?
Huh?
Are you the same with compliments?
Oh no, you tell me I'm beautiful.
So just say the truth.
Speak your truth, man. Like, what?
I do think it's a male thing though. A lot of like males that I know
don't like receiving stuff.
Yeah,
and it makes them
find it
feel
awkward.
What? Why?
Because I think it's the perception that men are supposed to be the ones providing and doing the giving and stuff like that. So when the roles are reversed, it's not comfortable, especially like expensive things.
If I bought you flowers, how would that make you feel?
Where's he going in my yard? Why are you bringing me this foolishness?
Nobody's going in my yard. Yeah, of course he's going in your yard.
Because I thought
pollen just dropping everywhere and things. No, I don't want no.
You ain't got to drop.
Would you think, but bitch, why'd you give me these?
Yeah, but that's different because that's not even. That's just like that's more of a sentiment or something like that.
Yeah.
Right? So that wouldn't make me awkward or anything like that. Receiving stuff like that.
Okay. If I bought you a Rolex, let's say you was my man and it was your birthday, and I bought you a Rolex. Yeah,
it would have to be in like. Because that I don't understand why anyone would do that for me. It would have to be. I don't know what kind of place. I don't know what kind of place would have to be in for you to do that for me, and for me to accept that like comfortably, if that makes sense. Because that's like a big thing, you get me. Especially like anything expensive and that. It's like, like why are you doing that for? Why did you do that? Even if gifts, I've had people buy me gifts before, say like it's my birthday or Christmas or something like that. And I pull up them and they give me something and I see it and it's like expensive and that. I'm like, why did you do that? What are you doing? Why would you do that? Kind of thing. And they're like, should I take it back? I'm like, no.
It's mine now.
I'm just saying that. Why did you do that though?
Why are you questioning it though? Because they obviously done it for, like, obviously for someone to buy you a gift, yeah. 9 times out of 10 it's because they wanted to, right? They thought of you and like they wanted to not make you feel happy, but do you know what I mean? It's like it shows appreciation.
Oh, let me tell you where it could come into it. Yeah, I could be say like I was linking someone or chopping them or whatever, and I'm just chopping. You get me? Like, I'm pretty straight. It's pretty casual for me and stuff like that. These presents, these gifts they're saying something different to me. Like, and I feel like if I accept this, I'm taking advantage of the situation because I'm not where you're at.
Okay, fair enough.
You know what I'm trying to say?
No, good, but I'm taking it.
Huh?
I'm taking it.
Now, I want to learn. I think I've even said on this show, like, I want to see how the other side live. I want to meet a rich woman and start that. I want to learn how to. I'm ready to
experience that.
I'm ready to experience it.
You know what?
Try.
Just don't think. I think you're overthinking it.
Do you think?
Yeah. I think you're overthinking it. Especially if it's coming from people that you know generally are like, they don't want anything from you, really. Do you understand what I mean? Like, then that's fine. I feel like it's different with us, yeah, because if a man offers me a gift, I generally will think, okay, it's because you want something in return. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's different. But I feel like, and like, yeah, I feel like just don't overthink it. Just say thank you. The same way you accept a compliment and say thank you, and you might not process it and take it in that deep. Just accept the gift and keep it moving.
Yeah, but then there's also pressure now because it's just like,
and now you have to get them something.
Yeah, and not even like just a return, but it's like, if I accept this and I think that's the levels, it's like, you got to reciprocate. You got to show, if you value someone like that, it's got to be on the same.
Yeah, but that's if you value them, because one thing is people should stop giving to receive.
Yeah.
I don't give to
that's
receive.
That's the word.
So
Same.
you can't turn around. Let's say the roles are reversed and you don't meet that standard. That's on you. Then why did you give it to me then? Because do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You shouldn't give to receive anyway. So no one can ever make you feel some type of way.
Yeah.
If it's not reciprocated, because they shouldn't have been given to receive.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
That's the word.
So it should come from like,
and I think
a place of you wanting to do it.
Yeah, and I think also sometimes, people, like sometimes some people's way of showing you love is to give a gift, but then your way of showing love is to show up for them. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
in a way, you're giving, like, they've showed you love, but you're going to show them love in your own way as well. I do definitely think people need to stop giving to receive, especially, I hate to do this, but especially the girls. Because a lot of times women, like in relationships, women will do something for their partner or like someone they've seen or whatever, because that's what they want done back for them. But the guys don't understand that. Do you get me? They just see as, oh, you wanted to do all of this. That's nice. Do you get me?
Yeah.
But everyone's got different ways of showing up. I do think as well, one thing I've started thinking about as well is not to necessarily impose my way of showing love on other people.
Yeah.
So if, for example, I like to do stuff for people as a way of showing you love, if that's not how you want to receive love, I have to understand that. So I have to understand that maybe with you're more, let's just use love language, for example. I want to give you gifts to show you that I do care about you and I love you, right? But you rather words of affirmation.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm learning now that you can't impose your way on other people. You have to, if you really love somebody, you will cater to what their needs are.
Yeah.
And that person's needs is words of affirmation. So you will do it that way.
Yeah, no, I mean, even with the gifts thing, I think maybe I don't want them because that's not a love language. No, it's not a love. It's not a love language of mine. I don't even. Yeah. I'm not even like. I don't like shower people with gifts or just buy people random gifts and give people gifts. I'm not really materialist like that. I feel like if you just wanted me for what I can give you, then I wouldn't. I wouldn't want you, kind of thing.
100%.
You know what I'm trying to say? And I'd rather. It's not about money and stuff like that because I'd rather do something of substance. Like you know what I'm trying to say. Like I wouldn't. I don't know. Like there's like I wouldn't. There's no object. Like I wouldn't drop like £500-600 on something. Just like randomly, I don't know, shoes or a bag or something like that, and just give it to you or something. But if you hit me up and you needed £500-600, I could give it to you.
Yeah, I get you.
You know what I mean?
I get you.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Oh no. Oh shit. We should just get into some of these questions that
we should. We've gone off on our own tangent. As we do.
Okay then. So, what do you think about homemade gifts?
I think, do you know what it is? Because it could be thoughtful, innit? Do you understand what I mean? Like, I'm not opposed or against homemade gifts if there's thought behind it, innit? I think it's just funny where sometimes it's like, you're just being cheap. like spend some coin.
Yeah, and I would never date a cheap guy, man. That
do you know
is
what I
just
mean?
slavery.
No,
modern day slavery.
It can't be
like dating
honestly,
selfish, cheap
it can't
men.
Be, I can't do that.
Is the worst thing.
It's too much.
It's dating a tight man. Oh my gosh. It's the worst. I remember one time Melissa Wardrobe had a story, yeah. There was guys who, like, when they go out, yeah, with their girl and say that they get her McDonald's, they had a spreadsheet and then they would send the girl at the end of the month the spreadsheet of everything he spent on her that month for her to transfer back.
No, never.
That's wild.
No.
I can't deal with selfish people generally. I definitely can't have because I'm generous. Like anything, if I have something that's my last and you need it, you need it, I will give it to you. Even if I need it, I don't need that much. You need it more. I'll give it to you. I can't be with a selfish person. You gotta be kidding me.
Would you make a homemade gift for your partner?
Yeah, I would. But I'm more. I think it's a thoughtful gift.
So when he does it, he's cheap and that. But when
I didn't say
it's
it's cheap.
thoughtful.
It's just when you said cheap, I was just triggered by the word cheap. I was just very triggered. I just tapped in something. I was cheap. No. I'm very much into thoughtful presents.
Yeah, same.
If you make me a photo album of all like our best moments, I would love that. Like if you, do you know what I mean? If you, I was saying, what's the brand? I was saying how like I love letters and stuff.
Sorry to cut you in. Yeah. Could that be the only present? Like you'd appreciate it. Obviously, the thought's gone into it. He's made a picture frame, collage, shit. All of you's the frame's lovely. It's got your name in it. He's done it. Arts and crafts. Give him an A+. But that's the only present. Yeah. Like, is that calm or do you need to compliment it with a little?
That's very calm for me. Like that is so thoughtful. I'm very big on thoughtful stuff. If I talked about, I've been looking for these Haribos, I haven't found them, and you randomly go to a shop here, and you found them, that to me will mean so much as an LV bag. I'm so big on thoughtful presents, and if it's homemade and wherever you make it, as long as it's thoughtful, there's thought behind it, I'm good. I'm here for it.
Thoughtfulness is it always a thought that counts?
I think it's effort as well,
me,
you know.
Yeah.
For me, I think it's definitely effort. Like, do you know what it is? And this is my flaw, because I always want everybody, like, I would always want my partner to be like, let's say it's my partner's birthday. And I will plan this from months in advance, innit? Because I want it to be such a special moment for them. So there'll be a lot of thought and effort that goes into it.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? That's me. But I guess I need to understand that not everyone's like that. Do you understand what I mean? But what does annoy me is if you're I hate feeling like an afterthought. Do you get what I mean?
Oh, yes.
I think that's what it is. That's why for me, effort is a thing.
Yeah.
So if it's like it's my birthday, you've not planned nothing, I'll feel like an afterthought. It's like, oh yeah, because you know my birthday's coming.
But do you feel like thought and effort go hand in hand? Because for me, like, I feel like with thoughtfulness I have in mind anyway, that I want to experience, comes with like some kind of effort. So say for example, for your birthday, for example, he knows that, you would like this, and like you couldn't be, I don't think you can be thoughtful and someone is an afterthought to you. You have to put effort into making it special.
No. Of course.
So I feel like it kind of goes hand in hand.
No, it does, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just don't want to feel like an afterthought.
I don't want to be like, I hate that feeling.
Convenience. You know the ones where it's like, I'm going to take you out on your birthday, but these times you've not made any reservations. Then when and it's like, the place I wanted to call is booked.
They weren't.
But these times it's booked because you called them the day or the day before. You like my birthday has been. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
could you imagine you got
that person not rate you?
No, but that's my point though.
Yeah, because if it's your birthday, they're gonna the effort, the thought, it needs to be.
That's what I mean.
It all needs to match up.
You would think that, wouldn't you?
You would. Also, some of these are damn bad, man. This is crazy.
We've been damn bad. Never again.
If you had to pick one out of receiving money or gifts, which one would you pick and why?
Do you know why?
It all depends.
Oh, it's weird, yeah, because I don't really like receiving money, because I'm that person who I'll always use the money for like something.
You're meant to use it for? Oh yeah.
Yeah, like, you know what? Like if you gave me money, I used to pay my bill, and then it's just like so boring. Do you know what I mean?
If it's a bill that's been hanging over your head,
no,
that would mean a lot.
But what I'm saying is I'd be responsible, and I feel like sometimes with gifts, you don't like live a little, innit?
Yeah,
just have a
live
moment.
A little bit.
But that's me though. Like I'll literally use it for like a responsible moment. So I'd rather not be given money, to be honest with you, because I know what I'm like. I'll literally use it to pay a bill or like.
Esther?
Yeah.
I think mine would depend. If you're gonna give me a present that you put no thought into whatsoever, like you got me shoes I don't like, or you just got me something just because you think, it's what women like. I'd rather you give me the money then. I can get myself something nice. I don't mind vouchers.
By the way, I'm a voucher person.
Because I can get one.
Anybody's birthday that's coming up, you're getting a voucher. I'm sorry.
I'm a voucher babe.
Yeah.
Because my thing is, I will ask you like, give me like a list of 5 things, or what do you want? If you could say, I don't know why, okay, what shops do you like? I'll give you a voucher.
That way you can.
And I hate people say it's lazy.
I'll buy
I hate that.
People say lazy, but I don't care.
If you ask me what you want, I'll say nothing.
Yeah, so tell me what shop you want.
I'm terrible like that. I'm like,
Then
nah.
I will find out, or if I know you and I know the things you like or whatever, I'll get you a voucher for something to
Something
do.
that I know that,
So you have to use it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Because I feel like vouchers basically money, but it's targeted money.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So like let's say you like trainers, I'll get you a voucher for JD, Foot Locker, whatever. Do you know what I mean? That way you will spend it because it's something that you like, and that way.
And sometimes it's just
it
that
won't go
easy,
to
you know?
waste. Yeah.
Do you enjoy shopping
that's
for
kinda
gifts?
thoughtful.
No,
You don't like it?
I don't like shopping, period.
I'm lazy, man.
I know. I know. I come across as such a girly girl. I hate shopping.
I didn't even shop in person.
wild.
I'm an online shopper.
That's what I'm saying.
And I buy everything in multiple sizes. Yeah,
mate,
I'm that person.
that is
who
me.
will
Next
return it.
delivery.
No, I am old.
I hate browsing.
I need
hate
to
it.
touch the
And
product.
feel-
I want to
Do you know what
try
I
it.
do?
I want to try it on.
read, yeah.
You bought that and you didn't try it on. You don't even know how it
Nah,
looks
do you know
on
what I
you.
do?
That's wild to me.
I'm not
That's
doing
why I
that.
hate
I
online
I will
shopping.
read, yeah, what materials are. Then I'll Google, is polyester stretchy? That's me. Like I'm Googling that. I hate it.
I don't go that far.
I hate going
risk
to
it though,
shops.
but I'll just. It's just because my size is awkward, so I have to always order multiple sizes. But I will return it, so I don't mind.
I'm a boots on the grind, man. I'm a walk in,
man.
try on, changing room.
No,
absolutely
I hate
not.
changing
I
rooms.
like changing. I like getting changed in my house, in my room,
At my own convenience, at my
and
own
doing it.
time.
Yeah, I
If I'm
can't
bringing
do
this in my
changing
yard,
rooms.
then it's not right for me. Why is it coming in my yard for? I'm not taking this out the shop if it's not right.
I told you it's a form of savings as well for me because I order multiple sizes, right? And then I try it at my own convenience, and then at some point I return it, and then guess what? Money comes back to me. It's a savings method.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win. I hate, and also changing rooms trigger my body dysmorphia,
I don't like changing rooms.
especially Zara. Until I left Zara's changing room crying.
Their mirrors are awful.
Is it?
I left there crying. I was like, what the hell is this?
I don't like changing rooms.
I don't like changing rooms.
I don't like the pressure.
So shopping for gifts
And I
for
was like,
somebody
someone's
else.
gonna walking on me naked.
So you don't. So you're looking. So your man's birthday's coming up. You're looking
Yeah.
for him for a gift. You don't like the idea of the thought of shopping for it.
No, because can I be honest? Because
Online.
it's for someone else. It's fine. But I'm not doing it. I'm doing it online. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't want to do it for someone else in person.
I
I
don't-
will do it online.
Yeah, that's different. Yeah, you could do that online because it's not for you, so it's cool.
Yeah.
I like if I'm gonna like get someone gifts, if it's like Christmas or birthdays or whatever. I like shopping for people.
No, it's
you know what I
cute.
do though?
Like finding something and saying thinking that and knowing that they're gonna like it.
Do you know what?
and-
Do you know what I did for my
That's lit.
ex's 30th? I got him 30 gifts for his 30th birthday. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Is it?
Yeah, but I started. That's what I'm saying about me being like planned it from time, and it weren't like 30.
What was the smallest gift?
A book.
What was the biggest?
What was the biggest? I think some trainers that he wanted. It was like designer trainers.
Okay.
It was like 30
That's
different,
cute.
but it was like little things. Like it wasn't just 30 big things. It was like, do you know what I mean? But it was so much fun though.
That is really cute.
Proper enjoyed it.
That's really sweet.
Like yeah, the whole process. I thought, oh
That's really, really cute.
yeah.
And what do you need to see or hear from him to make all of that just
Happen.
no. As in for all the work that you put in.
Like worth
To
it.
feel the gratification.
Brother, it wasn't worth it.
You,
I'll
wait,
never
you
lie
know
to
the picture of that woman on Christmas here that gets reloaded? The mum, and she's sitting in her house coat and she's got a tea and she's just smiling, her leg crossed, and the kids are opening the presents.
No.
That's what I want. They've never seen that picture.
No.
It's a good meme. Comes out every single year. When your mum is just sitting back and watching you guys open the presents, she just got a smile on her
She
face.
feels fulfilled. No.
What was his response?
He was very like happy and excited about it, but I don't like you, man.
Yeah, but
Do you know why I don't like Brett? Because Brett has too much context. So when he does this stuff, I'm like, you're out of order. No, he didn't. Obviously,
It's nice, man.
he didn't see it coming. Obviously, he had no idea in it, and then he was really grateful.
It's really cute.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be. I mean,
You'd be surprised.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of,
you know.
listen, you'd be surprised. There's a lot of characters
even
out
me
there, man.
bringing it over, yeah, like I literally felt like Santa Claus.
I want gifts now, man. Where do the rich babes hang out? Because I don't want to. Even though I want to take someone's money, I don't want to do it like. I don't want to just.
Oh, like a hard working person.
Yeah, no, I don't want. No, none of that.
You want someone? You want a sugar mama?
So,
Yeah.
I'll be honest, yeah, I actually want to experience that with a guy. Like a proper rich guy, it's nothing. And it's just, and he just gets his
not
personal assistant.
unto man. Like it's
And
not.
he's like his personal assistant. Oh, send us to something. I want to enjoy that. I want to enjoy. I'm going to have to stay in the market long enough to enjoy that.
Soft life.
After a while,
Softest life.
after a while, would you rate that, seen as it's nothing?
No, because remember, again, this is not someone I want to be with. We're just dating.
Let's say it's somebody that you actually want to be with.
No. Because I want thoughtfulness. And if you're doing stuff like that, yeah, that means that you're the way your career is set up, you're always working, so you don't have time to actually, you're probably not in the home as much and blah, blah. This is why certain things are important to me.
So
Okay.
it's not soft life, it's
It's a hard, but from that's thing. Some of the girlies will say it's soft life, but because of what things I value, like I value someone who's present, present in the home, present in the house. Like you're present in my life, not you're always working and you miss out on dinners and you miss out on kids' school plays. Like I don't like all. I don't care how much money is coming to the house. Yeah. All of that stuff does not cater to me. Okay, but a lot of the girlies are fine with that though.
How about Sorry, what's the best gift that you've gotten from a man that you've been seeing as in dating? And Margs, what's the best gift you've gotten from a girl that you've been seeing / dating?
I'm gonna skip this question.
He didn't ask me anyway. He asked Esther.
No,
he's asking the girlies
too, but I don't know why she was saying she didn't want to answer.
No, I'm just skipping it. The silence in the room is deafening. I'm skipping it.
I think. I'm gonna give 2. Yeah, one I'm gonna say is a holiday, because one, I love traveling and I feel like memories are like priceless, innit?
Jamaica.
So, no, and I love how you're trying to like decipher what.
No, Brent using meet us after 7.
Man. You're being annoying. No, not Jamaica.
Wrong show.
Exactly.
Sir?
And number 2, I'm gonna say something to do with my business.
Oh, that's lovely. That's a good present.
I've had that.
That's a really good present.
I can't think, man. What's the best present I've got? What, like, you mean like expensive or sentimental?
Doesn't matter.
The best present I got was sentimental, I think. They made a plaque for me when Cheds passed away. They got the original mixtape, the sports one, and got the original one and framed it, the CD and the cover and all that. Made a little plaque thing and that.
That is so lovely.
Yeah, to me, that was nice. That's probably the nicest one I got.
Okay.
Did it make you emotional? Did it?
You didn't know I got feelings? Paid, man.
Like, see when guys show, I'm a sucker, you know.
Yeah, and that's why men
you right now.
That's why men get with foolishness in this world.
Let me tell you some sad stories later.
Gina, you're broken, man.
Do you know what it is? You thought that so fast. I'm so impressed.
Oh, I'm so silly.
That's too funny.
Okay, what is a creative gift you have given or received? Yeah, so you've never done it. You like the pasta shells, but you haven't done it, have you?
Done what?
The pasta shells frame thing. You ain't done that.
I don't listen. Just because I said that,
shells.
Man. What the hell? Like, just because I said I wouldn't mind that, don't mean like that is now my standard.
Shells, I'm proper dying.
Don't put that out there for my market. The hell?
Paper mache thing.
She don't need much. Just get some paper together, wet it up. No, just because I wouldn't mind. Nah, trust me. There's thoughtfulness. Yeah, I haven't had that yet though. But yeah, stay tuned in it.
Okay, then we've got. Have you ever received a strange gift? Right, you laugh. So go on.
No. This one I could. No, it's fine. Sorry.
All right. Who in your family gives good gifts? Who's the good gift giver?
No one, man.
Are you the good gift giver?
Me.
Oh, you are the.
Yeah, I would say I'm a good gift giver.
Being the only one in the family on that. So when it's gift time, don't you feel like?
No, I'm just being silly, man. No, but you know what? Okay, so we give gifts like during, say, Christmas, right? By the way, say Christmas, right? We do Secret Santa in my family. But what we do is everyone has a list of things that they want. So you're not. I wouldn't say you're a great gift giver because there's no, like, you know what the person wants. But I would say my sister-in-law gives really good gifts. But again, it's because like she's like my best. Like we're girls, so she knows what I would like. But to fair, she gives good gifts across the board.
I don't think anyone in my family.
Yeah, I would say my sister-in-law does actually. Yeah.
No one puts thought or effort into anybody's stuff.
Oh, that's a good one. Have you ever given a gift back?
No,
I wouldn't. I'll give some.
You wouldn't even give the engagement ring back.
Exactly. How much more?
On a gift. Bye-bye. I'm still wearing that coat.
Fucking for real. Like, trust me. Like, I might not like it, but like, no shame. What? So you can't shame me, boy. No, but I think I would re-gift it though. I think I have. I can't think of either right now, but I must have re-gifted gifts.
Is gift giving popular amongst all cultures and stuff like that? Because obviously there's certain like religions that don't do birthdays. Some don't do obviously Christmas or whatever, but they got their own cultures or for wherever it may be. But like, is gift giving something done across the board, or are they?
I think it's a Western thing.
You think?
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, because back home, people do back home, they don't
do Christmas presents and stuff like that.
Yeah, like in Ghana and stuff, they'll probably give you money.
Yeah, they give you money.
With that, it's not like you're guaranteed to get. Do you know what I mean?
Money.
I think it's mainly a West thing actually.
Yeah, in Nigeria, that's what we get. Like even like say Eid, for example. Cause my granddad was Muslim, so that was fun because we'd get money. Christmas money, New Year's, my grandparents would have like New Year's party, get money. It's money. Just money, money, money. Never really do the whole gifts thing and shopping and all that kind of stuff. I don't got time for that. I think it's definitely a Western thing.
I always thought money was for kids.
Nah, man. Adults love money too, boy.
Yeah, but they just get that but how much money
That's
are you giving the adult?
Yeah.
Now you're getting older. That's when it's crazy. So I'm gonna give you some money.
£20.
Even you, as a big woman, if I'm saying I'm gonna give you a gift, I'm gonna say actually nah, I'll just give her some money. Even with our relationship like that, that's the decision that I've made for myself. How much money do I give you that makes the impact?
Do you know I think £50 up. But wait,
50 quid.
Wait, let me tell you the trick.
To my nephew.
Let me tell you the
What
trick.
are you gonna do with 50 quid?
All right, money man. Let me tell you the trick here. What you do here is if you're gonna put it in a card, you gotta put it in 5, so it looks like a lot. Or you do 10s. Yeah, exactly. It looks like a lot. When you have
in the
denominations,
£50 note at least, so they can see the big red note and it's red note. That's what you do.
You don't. Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie,
nose,
you can't give me nothing less than £100 though. Like I feel like at the age we're at, do you know what I mean?
I get what you mean,
like,
but
even if I was gonna give money to my friend, like I'd give her like, do you know what I mean? Like so.
See, in my mind, I think if I'm gonna say I'm gonna give you money,
you're giving £100 to your nephews too.
No. But I'm saying I feel like it's got to be something kind of substantial.
Yeah. Like £500.
No, to make the impact, I'd be thinking like if it's not £200 or £300.
Yeah, what's the point?
What's the point?
Oh, that's fantastic. My birthday's coming up.
No, I'm not
Is
giving you money.
this what you do?
No.
Is this how you roll?
No, I'm just saying that.
I get what you mean, though. I do what you mean. I get what you mean.
Because it's got to make the impact, innit? If that makes sense.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though.
Like in this day and age, because he lives, that's nothing. That's nothing.
But that's why I'll get a voucher.
Yeah,
you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
I would get you a £100 voucher. Like if I'm getting anyone a voucher, it'll be like £100.
And actually, you know what? £100 voucher sounds better than £100 cash.
Than £100
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah,
I will give you 100. Like, do you know what I mean?
sounds
I'd
like
rather
a
give a
lot,
voucher.
so.
I do think when you're younger, obviously money is for kids, yeah. But I think when you start getting older, then you start to give vouchers. If you must give something monetary, do you get what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, I think you can give people little money and make it look big.
I remember my friend's so dumb, yeah. One birthday, she put money in her car. She gave me CDs. She actually gave me Ghanaian CDs. I said, "You're an idiot. You're actually dumb." It was
enough to do anything.
But it was so funny though.
No, that is
like, it didn't even reach like £5, but it was more of a very hilarious moment. It was jokes.
I would have been like, "Oh, you're so funny. Where's the real money?"
Yeah, it was funny.
Where's the real money at?
Do you think it could ever be a problem if you met someone that was just wanting to get you too much stuff, like get you gifts like too much?
No. Actually, no. Well, it depends. This is all they do. Like, it comes with no thoughtfulness, no nothing.
Could gifts make up for the lack of something?
No, not for me. Because you know sometimes people get you gifts. Well, in relationships, you get a gift. It's kind of like a shut up gift. It's like a silence.
Yeah.
To buy your silence. Or to buy you out of a bad mood.
Like they're not a good quality time, babes. They're not. Your quality time's minimal.
No,
your gift game is up
I'm
there.
a quality time person though, man.
But then are there gifts like...
Gifts.
Yeah, but what kind of... Are there gifts that are thoughtful gifts? Or are they just gifts to make up for... Because I can't spend time with you, so here's gifts. Think of... Like, while you carry the Chanel bag, think of me.
I will, though.
It's a Chanel bag, keep that in mind.
Baby pink.
I'm taking that and smiling and wearing it with pride.
I think it depends. Do you know what? I really think it would depend on what I'm trying to get out of the relationship. If it's dead and done, like this is just not even marriage and all. It depends. If my needs are being met in other ways, then that's fine.
Okay then.
I mean,
we got a last few to get through here. Man said, doesn't matter how the gift is wrapped.
Some people can't wrap a gift to save their life, boy. Yeah, I don't know when people wrap a gift like it's...
I don't even mind.
It's gone through a war zone.
Just put it in a gift bag, man. You don't even have to wrap it. I'm not 5. I don't need to... Oh my God, what is... No, just put it in a bag.
I love a wrap
though.
Fine. I love wrapping Christmas presents up.
No, I leave it to my sister.
I'm a neat wrapper. I love it.
My wrapping skills are not.
I think we need to normalise that because you know when you look at people's Christmas trees and it's all like bags. I'm like, come on, where's this Christmas spirit? Get the wrapping paper with the snowman and stuff on it. Don't be silly. And it's like, hella just gift bags. I'm like, oh.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't mind,
it.
man. It's
I
not
love
necessary.
Wrap my LV bag. Wrap it in the Christmas bunny.
No, man.
Let me tear it all up. But like, oh my gosh.
But I feel like something like that you don't have to
wrap my
wrap.
LV bag in the Christmas bunny.
I'm done.
That is me. That's a bit of me. I love a wrap.
I ain't bothered.
Oh, that's funny. All right. And lastly, but not leastly, and very weirdly, he wants to know: can you think of any animals that give gifts?
E-man.
Was it even Iman or was it Brent?
That was Brent.
Yeah, that was Brent.
Oh, of course it was.
Y'all should have known.
Swear to God, you know
Yeah.
that.
It was him.
What animals give gifts, Brent?
Since you know everything.
Since you know everything.
Go on.
No.
You don't know.
I think they give good gifts of sex. That's about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly. I don't
Do you guys
know.
think sex is a present?
No.
Since we're here.
Girls think sex is a
I
present.
don't know how, though.
I
Okay.
never thought they was, you
No.
know.
Girls think birthdays and Valentine's Day. Girls think sex is a present. That's how they move.
Like,
They
he
wanna-
is the same person you had yesterday,
The
but today is
same.
different because it's your birthday.
No.
I think that's wild, you
No,
know.
it's not.
But guys have normalized that. You guys did this to yourselves.
You think pretending like it's different pom pom because it's
No,
in
but
red
guys
lace.
have, but guys have done. But do you realize that? Yeah, someone can come to you and say this is a good present. You can be like, no, it's not. But guys are so. You guys are dying for it.
Pom pom. Let me tell you. Look, this is where the confusion
normalised
comes from.
it.
Yeah, pom pom is an exceptional present. If it's the first time you're giving it to me.
That's the thing. But the thing is, you don't know this is the 150th time, but you still take it. That you guys settle. You guys don't want. Oh, back to the start. Yous lot, yeah, don't want better for yourselves. Because you can have this conversation and be like, do you know what? Like, I want you to give me a present. Like, this is not it. But you still are happy when she brings out the red lingerie on Valentine's Day. And you bought her the world. And you're just happy to get the same sex you got the other 364 days of the last year.
We ain't got no choice. It's a trap. It's a social construct. That's the rules. That's how
Well,
it
you
works.
can just
innit?
speak up. Stand up.
Yeah, but the girls don't care. They think this is what they think.
I really feel like if you tell a girl, yeah, do you know what? Like, I don't want to have, like, sex is not a present, by the way. I want actual presents. I think a lot of women will step up and do that.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like anyone who generally thinks that sex is a present needs to grow up. It's actually dumb.
Like,
I don't even think
so dumb.
I don't even think this should be a conversation. To be honest with you.
Me and you. Well, if in relationships, I get it. But in life, that's not true.
Even
Could
in
you
relationships,
imagine
I
on my
don't think
birthday,
it's-
you
I don't
told me
think
I'll
it's
come
that.
to link you. For what? Huh.
But how is it a present even in
I've got something
relationships?
for you. I've got something for you.
Is it gonna be the best birthday ever?
That's a present.
Okay, I hear it.
Yeah? Taking it. Definitely. So
No,
you
but
can-
I'm talking about in relationships
relationships,
though,
yeah.
or dating, like whatever it is. If you're sleeping with each other regularly, I think you know that this isn't a present and you need to grow up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think at any point, even if this is the first time you're about to have it, I don't think that's a present.
Here's my soul.
Like, what? Mm-mm. Yeah, man. But this is a men's fight. You guys have to speak up about that one on your own. But as long as you keep taking it, women are going to keep giving you pussy for present.
Boy.
Wow.
And
That's
then,
wild, you know. For your birthday, for Valentine's Day, for Christmas Day, like this is what you get.
with that sentiment, and obviously, like I'm trying to say, I'm guessing there's going to be some men who don't agree with me on the new pussy being a good present. Yeah, because some men will be like, nah. But would the sentiment work in reverse?
If a guy gives you a dick for present.
Obviously, it would have to be cocky you wanted. But I'm saying like,
No, that's such a funny word.
Obviously, it would have to be one you wanted, but it could like first time, could that be a present? Like, say like your birthday, and Donnie's saying, "We're gonna do this Jeremiah thing. I'm gonna pull up on you."
No.
No.
What,
I'll be
but-
so insulted.
What if you put it down,
I
blew
don't
your
care.
back out?
But
I don't
what if
care.
you didn't? Then what?
That's true.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes if it could go either way.
No one orgasm in sight.
50-50. And let's be honest, yeah, I feel like most men are quite selfish when it
Yeah.
comes to sex anyway.
Exactly. So this is your present.
So generally speaking, it's because you're gonna 9 times out of 10, you're either gonna bust a nut first, or you're gonna bust a nut, and then the person's just gonna be staring at you, and then what?
Ain't no way a guy's telling me that this is the present I have for you. Like, I'm the present tonight. Oh my gosh.
Boy, bye.
Ew. That would give
Okay,
me
you're
ick.
not saying it like that, but is there a way you can dress it up and sex it up and make it sound all
No,
thing like it's
Mark,
like tonight?
like
It's your birthday. I'm pulling up tonight.
Margs, it can go either way. It's a risk.
I'll be
I'm
honest
not
with you.
willing
Even
to
if it's,
take.
I'll be honest with you.
I'm
Yeah.
not doing it.
Even if it's about to be the best sex of my life, yeah,
What if
still
it's
is not a
not?
present. No, let's just even say it's a guaranteed best sex.
Okay.
It's still not a present. What do you think this is? Get your money up.
No, for real.
The hell? So where's my present? This dick? No, it's not. No, it's not. Impossible.
Boy,
Yeah, man. That ain't it.
Man, them you learn, man. You can't slang it for birthdays. Not even Christmas. I don't even want it for. I'm guessing.
No,
Bro, not even Valentine's Day, bruv.
Yeah, see, that's wild. We can't win, man.
You can. You just have to go out and get a present.
Yeah, well, that was a nice, that was different topic of the day, isn't it?
It was Brent, innit?
Was it all you, Brent?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We had a function. We needed to have a show this morning.
Swear to God.
Yeah. Some people's contracts need to be reviewed when they get back.
All right. Well, it was different, but it worked, man. Like, hired, man, for the morning, man. That's cool, man. Let's get into more headlines.
That's right. They will see. Your action really shows how sorry you are. If we start bang on time. Do you know what's killing me? It's the fact that Gina's meant to be reading headlines.
You said no.
And you've gone on a walkabout.
You said the next one.
I said after topic of the day, ma'am.
Oh yeah, you did, didn't it? Okay.
She's gonna walkabout.
Sorry. Hello, hi. Sorry.
I get this stuff.
Sorry. Okay, sorry.
Now,
all
why
right.
are you scrolling like that?
Because Mark's had it. Anyway, sorry. All right. Okay, so Nigeria 2023 elections, the early results are arriving. So early results have started to arrive from Nigeria's tightest election since the end of military rule in 1999. Official results from the southwestern Ekiti state show a clear victory for ruling party candidate Bola Tinubu in one of his strongholds. Further results will not be formally announced until 10 a.m. GMT on Monday, following widespread delays and attacks on some polling stations on Saturday. Voting was postponed until Sunday in parts of the country. Voting continued through the night in some areas. The turnout appears to be high, especially among young people who make up about a third of the 87 million eligible voters. This makes it the biggest democratic exercise in Africa. The election has seen an unprecedented challenge to the two-party system that has dominated Nigeria for 24 years. Peter Obi from previously little-known Labour Party, Mr. Tinubu from the ruling All Progressives Congress, and Akitu Abubakar of the main opposition People's Democratic Party are all seen as potential winners. There are 15 other presidential candidates. A candidate needs to have the most votes and 25% of ballots cast in 2/3 of Nigeria's 36 states to be declared the winner. Otherwise, there will be a runoff within 21 days, which will be a first in Nigeria's history. Saturday's voting was marred by long delays at polling stations, as well as scattered reports of ballot box snatching and attacks by armed men, especially in southern areas where Mr. Obi has strong backing. Dr. Nkem Okoli was just about to vote in the Lekki district of the biggest city, Lagos, when masked men attacked the polling station. She told the BBC there was pandemonium. There'll be bottles flying everywhere. They broke the ballot box. They stole the phones of the officials, and now we can't vote. In some areas, voting did not begin until around 6 p.m. local time and 3.5 hours after polls were due to close. We're going to keep you updated on the election results.
Can you give us a little insight into election culture in Nigeria, please?
Yeah, of course I can.
A whole set of like mad clips and stuff.
Yes, mad. Yeah. So basically, election season is very dangerous in Nigeria because obviously with the country there's a lot of like corruption, and some people just don't want to give up power, and some people want the power. So when it comes to politics in Nigeria, it's so filthy, it's so like dirty, it's the dirtiest you can actually imagine. Like, it's mad. People, like, you could get killed. It's a whole thing. It's just mad. So basically, around election time, it's like a wide known thing that you never go to Nigeria during election season. You just don't do it. There's a lot of like the crime rates are higher. Also, there's like a lot of kidnapping. So Nigerians believe in like money rituals and stuff like that, right? Where you take people and then you make money out of them, basically. And so is it like the kidnappings go up a lot more because obviously people kind of need money to bribe people to vote for them, basically. So with this one, 2 of the candidates were in power when I was in primary school, in nursery. Like Tinubu Tinubu and also Abubakar. I think he was before my time, even before I was born or something like that. But yeah, so two of them are really old OAPs. And then Peter Obi, I feel like he's more the young people want. And I feel like with Nigeria at the moment, obviously since the NSAR situation, the young people have really, really, really been on job when it comes to politics in Nigeria. And sadly, it feels as though, I feel like the consensus is that the older generation kind of failed us in that regard. Like they haven't made moves the way that the younger people want to now. So Peter Obi is definitely the young people's favourites. But obviously the other two people, because they've been before, they've already got their people kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? So typically as well, with election day, it's very, very dangerous in Nigeria because some political leaders, so I've heard that Tinubu, for example, he's got thugs, right? Allegedly, but if you know, you know. He's got thugs, right? So basically what happens is that the way people vote, people are threatened to vote for people that's the thugs' representatives. So these thugs are reps for the governors, whatever. But obviously they will all deny that they have nothing to do with it. So what you find, so a lot of the clips you've been seeing are thugs going to certain areas. So say, for example, this area is known because people are going to vote for Peter Obi, like it's a Labour area, for example. The thugs from like Tinubu's party, APC or whatever, or PDP or another party will go there and then threaten people. So what they could do is they could attack people, which would scare people away. People end up not voting. So you end up not having as high of the votes you should have. Or sometimes ballot boxes can be stolen as well. So those votes will not count because they can't find the ballot boxes, or they just destroy them. And then obviously that way you can't count it as well. I saw a video where this thug was basically threatening people, and he was like, all I'm saying is if you come here today and you're not voting APC, you need to go back home, because if I check if I see your paper and I see that you did not tick APC, it's going to be a long day for you. And that's what happens. There's this lady who went viral, and basically she was attacked. Like she was cut and like punched or whatever, like to the point where she's basically got a bandage on her eye and whatever. And people commended her because she went back to vote. She was like injury and all. She was done in the hospital and she went back to vote. And I think this is one of the good things about this election time, which is why I think that there's been more violence and stuff like that. So even because obviously the NSARS thing got people awake, and people were like, no, like we're going to vote because we want the change. We've had enough is enough kind of thing. And then also, you know, the whole thing with the reports, with headlines we've been doing about the money. So you know how the banks basically they brought in new notes, and they basically gave everyone like a month or whatever it was to. That was essentially the president claims that is to curb the whole bribery that goes on during election time. So they would just go to areas and give them like foods and give them like money, like literally pay people like money if you vote for me kind of thing. So essentially he said he brought that into play so to prevent all that stuff happening. But it hasn't. I don't think that's what it's done. If anything, it's just made things more difficult. That's what I was saying to Iman the other day, that it doesn't make sense, because all it's showing people is that you as the president, your party can handle this. So if anything, it's going to turn people away from voting for your party this time. But yeah, that's what happens. And even like within the politicians as well, and like the constituents and like, you know, wherever like the party leaders of certain areas, they go to their house and like deliver like big bags of money and stuff like that. It's mad. But bribery during this time is mad. Like election season is just great, but it's always been like that. So even since when I was younger. So my granddad, he was a retired colonel, so he did like the whole army stuff and whatever. But he was a man of like integrity. And so when I was growing up, being younger, I saw like a lot of like politicians, like a lot of the presidents and governors and stuff, kind of come to our house to try and like bribe him to get him to like change it, but like all that kind of stuff. And it was mad, man. It's mad. It's just what happens. It's what happens. Obviously, my granddad never collected bribery because he's literally a man of integrity. And no, I'm dead ass. He had enemies. Like, he tried to be killed. They tried to assassinate him a few times because he just wasn't like on bribery code. But yeah, it's mad.
Thank you.
You know, you would never have known if you took the money, though, innit?
I wouldn't know, because he wouldn't have had the what's that thing when they put money in your head? What's that thing
bounty.
Bounty, yeah. Yeah, so like if he took the bribery and stuff, then he wouldn't have had enemies that he had that were trying to kill him.
Okay.
Do you get what I mean? But yeah.
Who's looking like
But he
they're going to
couldn't.
win?
Oh, so he had enemies.
Yeah.
But he would have had allies as well.
Yeah, but then like the people, it's kind of like the majority are the ones that want you on their side.
Okay.
Do you get what I mean? So Someone like Tinubu, for example, he couldn't stand the man. Like, they had beef. He couldn't stand him because, again, how corrupt he was and stuff, and it was a whole thing. Samantha, what were you going to ask me?
Who's looking like they're going to win?
I don't know, because, again, I think the young people want Peter Obi to win. But, again, because of the old heads are doing a lot of... you don't know. I'll be honest with you, Nigerian politics, you don't know. You just have to wait till the result comes out. It comes out at 10. You don't know.
10
You actually...
today?
10 a.m., yeah. Are they currently... Are
today?
Yeah.
What, it's finishing today?
We just said... It happened over the weekend. We just read it. The results are going to come out this morning. The heck? I think, right? Yeah, 10 a.m.
All right. So in 2 minutes, we're going to find out.
Nigerian time, so.
Oh, Nigerian time.
We don't know. We'll find out. We don't know.
How many hours ahead are they?
At the moment, I think we're the same time at the moment. I think when we...
Does it change?
Or we're in winter time. So I think they're 1 hour... I don't know. It changes. No, it changes from us.
It's only an hour though, regardless.
Yeah, it's only an hour, yeah.
It's like Ghana.
Ahead.
It's either ahead or behind.
Yeah.
Like,
So we're behind them an hour, sometimes. I don't know if this is currently the time where we're behind
So I
them.
could go on Twitter now and it might already be over.
Let me check. No, the elections and stuff, like they're all done. It's just waiting for the results.
Yeah.
The election was on Saturday, and it was on Saturday.
Jeez. High stakes.
It's just honestly you really don't know, because when I went to Nigeria earlier, when I went to Abuja, I saw Atiku's poster everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. And I was
Everywhere
like,
you
okay.
went?
Huh?
Everywhere you went.
Everywhere I went, like as in the billboards and stuff. He was the only one I saw in Abuja. But
the
that was the
region that you
area I
went
was in. Say again?
The region that you went in was an Etiku.
Yeah, because there was a lot of like Northerners where I went. So, and he's a Northerner because he's Hausa. So,
And
as in his tribe.
Is he a South?
So, yeah, also that's another thing. You just reminded me. So, no, Tinubu is Yoruba's West. Yeah, he's West. So basically, in Nigeria, we've got a lot of like tribalism that goes on. So sometimes people feel like, so Tinubu is Yoruba, Atiku's Hausa, Peter Obi is Igbo. So sometimes people feel like they have to vote for their own people.
yeah.
Not necessarily who is going to help the land. And this is this is part of the problem. This is part of the issue that where we're at, is that people don't look at, no, this guy is the one who's going to bring about change. But unfortunately, it's because sometimes people go in and they only look out for their own people. So with like the current president Buhari, he's been doing so much dirt here. He also was a president back in the day, by the way, when my mum was like in school and stuff. That's what's crazy. So with him, he's basically come into power and he's just been looking out for the Northerners to the point where like he's giving southern properties, southern land, and just giving it to Northerners. Like they're not paying for it. He's just gifting them. Do you get what I mean? So this is where tribalism comes into all of that as well, where some people feel like, no, because he's Yoruba, so I'm going to vote for the Yoruba guy. But the Yoruba guy is not helping the nation. It's just a mess, man.
You're Yoruba.
I'm Yoruba.
So for the past however many years that Tinubu had been in charge, he's been giving Yoruba people a bad name.
Yeah, he's horrible, man. Because even Yorubas don't even like him like that. Because he's just a thief. He's a thief. Like this man steals.
And that's not a Yoruba trait.
No.
It's a Hausa trait.
It's a Nigerian trait. I'll put it at that. Any tribe can steal, boy.
All right, okay. So Peter Obi might be the next person.
I hope he is the next, because from what I'm seeing, from what I've been reading and stuff like that, I hope he is the next president. I do, because really and truly, he's in that, and I just don't want these old men being the president. Like, it doesn't sit right with me. Greed.
How old is Peter Obi?
I'm not sure.
But he's not old.
No.
Give me an iPad, please.
No, he's not old like the other guys. He's not as old as the uncles.
Tinubu.
Yeah, this is as Chijoke is preaching. Yeah, exactly that. Like they all have mad corruption. This is just what it is. So it's not even a thing where this person was going to bring about change. It's a thing of the lesser. It's lesser evil. Anyone who really wants to bring about change, you can get killed.
Is Ghanaian politics any different?
Very different.
It's not as intense, if that makes sense.
Serious?
Yeah, it's not nowhere near, to be honest.
Like Gina's Ghanaian, yeah, but Gina knows not to go to Nigeria.
I know not to go to Nigeria during election time. Like we don't have. I can go to Ghana during election time, and it's not a thing. Like it's not violent. It's not dangerous. It's not. Yeah, no. For us, it's not like that.
But us, the worst mistake of your life, man. Come back, bro. And get your ass.
Boy. All right. So
it's very sad, man.
apparently Nigeria's 1 hour ahead. So
Won what?
check. Nigeria's 1-0 ahead.
Okay, so the results are definitely out
I'm
then.
gonna go and check.
But I'm looking at my timeline there. I didn't see anything.
Okay.
But we'll see.
All right. So next headline is California storm brings floods and leaves thousands without power. So there's mass power outages, flooding, and the closure of both motorways and beaches are affecting California as a rare winter storm sweeps the U.S. state. More than 120,000 people, many of them in the LA area, are without electricity after days of fierce winds. The main north-south motorway on the west coast, Interstate 5, remains shut in the mountainous section known as the Grapevine. The storm, which is due to weaken, is one of the strongest to hit the state. Relentless winds have toppled trees and downed power lines. On Saturday, all beaches were closed for several hours due to lightning strikes in the LA County, the authority said. There were also reports of flights grounded in the region. The National Weather Service warned of heavy rains and thunderstorms over Southern California in its bulletin just after 8 p.m. GMT on Saturday. As the front moves inland, snow will move over the northern intermountain region and into Northern California on Sunday morning, the NWS said. Residents of the state capital of Sacramento have been warned to avoid travel from Sunday to Wednesday, with rain and snow starting up again. In Oregon, California's northern neighbor, a state of emergency was declared in one county as a precaution. The authority said that this would ensure the necessary resources and equipment could be quickly allocated if later requested. So far, there have been no reports of any storm-related deaths or serious injuries. Earlier this week, snowflakes were seen falling in LA, a city famed for its palm trees and sun-kissed boulevards. Local residents were seen marveling at the unfamiliar sight of a snow flurry around the Hollywood sign on Mount Lee. And San Francisco broke a 132-year-old record low temperature for the 24th of February, dipping to 39 Fahrenheit, which is 4 degrees on Friday morning. And that is it for the headlines. Let's get into Word on Road.
Guys, let's see what gist we've got this weekend. Okay, so you remember Rihanna's Super Bowl performance, right? Not the Karens. Oh, okay. Not the Karens complaining, like actual filing complaints that it was too sexual. Not one damn thing about that thing was sexual.
Do you know what's crazy? Remember me and you were talking, and I was obviously saying how I found it underwhelming and stuff.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's not the Rihanna that we're kind of used to. So I don't get what part they found sexual, to be completely honest.
So they said, there was 103 pages of complaints. And they said her gyrating, her crotch grabbing, her finger sniffing. That's finger sniffing. Oh. And crude lyrics was what was sexual, too sexual about it. Someone was even saying how, what's it called? Okay, this is one of the reports, right? It says the sexualization, genital grabbing, sniffing of her fingers, man pulling off his jacket and then gyrating all while singing lyrics far too inappropriate for a family sport event. I will not watch this again next year if this is how you're going to disrespect our nation. Karens love a whole, I will not. Shut up. No one cares. We didn't even notice when you were.
Nerves.
But didn't Madonna lips up Justin at the Super Bowl?
Mate.
Brother.
Am I going crazy? Was that the halftime or was that a different award show or something?
No, halftime was when, didn't he pull, no, that was an award show.
Which pulled the breast out or something?
Yeah, when put Janet's breast out. Yeah, that was an award show. And she got barred even though he did it. And it was not in rehearsal. She was one who got blacklisted. It's mad. But yeah, Madonna be kissing people one before anyway. And then they said also the songs that she chose to sing about were about sex and...
Oh, phooey, man.
Shut up. And they were basically saying how twerking should be censored the way the F word is on TV.
Well.
Because then it's too sexual. If you ain't got an ass, just say that.
Literally.
But that happened, so I just thought that was interesting to report on because boy. All right, so basically in 2021, Lady Gaga, her dogs got stolen. Good old Stephanie. 2 of her dogs got stolen. Her dog walker was out with the dogs and they basically shot the dog walker as well.
They shot the dog walker?
No
yeah, it was
way.
the whole thing, yeah. She didn't die though. He didn't die, sorry, he's fine. Well, he had a collapsed lung, but he's fine now.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's a lot.
No, I need to... So someone stole their dog?
2 dogs, yeah.
What kind of dogs are these?
Bulldogs, I think.
Well, like, are they worth like millions of pounds or something?
I don't know.
Probably to bribe her, innit?
Yes, to bribe her.
They held the dogs for ransom, probably.
So basically, they stole the dogs, yeah.
They shot the dog walker?
Mad,
to God, because obviously she would have been fighting. Well, he would have been fighting for the dogs, isn't it? It was mad. There was like four or five guys that went to steal the 2 dogs. It was crazy. So basically,
How come you go armed to steal dogs?
Like, it's mad.
Is that in case you have to shoot the dog or something?
I don't even know, because why are you stealing the dog? You're gonna shoot the dog. It's mad.
Okay.
So basically, that happened. Yeah. So she put out at the time. So it happened in February 2021. So she put out a $500,000 reward for anyone who had information, like anyone who was able to bring the dogs back. So this woman actually had information. But do you know why she had information?
Because she's the one who stole the dog.
No, her boyfriend is part of the gang that stole the dog.
The dogs.
Hear this now. She's now suing Lady Gaga for not giving her the reward money.
But why would I give you the remote? You were probably in on it, you idiot.
So because she got arrested as well.
Yeah, guilty by association.
They got arrested as well because they're saying, yeah, but isn't it convenient that you're the one to return the dogs?
Exactly.
After it was done by your boyfriend and his friends.
Facts.
But now she's saying, well, like Lady Gaga didn't hold up to her end of the bargain. And she said that basically what she said, she said that that there was meant to be a no questions asked. The reward was was accompanied by a no questions asked terms and condition. And so she feels like the offer was made with intent to defraud and induce members of the public.
For sure.
And then her lawyer is basically saying that, yeah, it was intent. The intent of the no questions asked was to defraud and induce members of the public, such as the plaintiff, the woman who's suing, even though her boyfriend's part of it, to rely upon it and to act upon it by promise that they will, deliver, that they will get the money.
Bro.
But if you're part of the scheme, you don't get to sue. But she's suing for $1.5 million.
We'll see how that goes. If they actually reward her that money, then that is going to blow my mind because, no.
It's mad.
They're taking a mick.
It's very, very crazy. And then I also reported a few times now on Zaya Wade, that is Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. No, Dwayne Wade's daughter and Gabrielle Union's stepdaughter. And I told you how she was trying to change her name and, officially change her name and agenda by law. She's officially done it.
She's really young though, isn't it?
Very young.
How old is she?
She's about 15.
Isn't there like a legal, isn't that illegal because she's underage?
Yeah, but if your parents consent to it. So basically, I've also reported about her mum, her biological mum, saying that
the dad's using
dad's using him, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But then the mum was like, yeah, but then Dwayne Wade was like, you're not around. You don't see the child for you to know whether, this is her truth. You haven't been around her enough to know how she lives. So what are you talking about? So, so I think legally it is 16 to change your name and whatever. But if you have your parents' consent, and if you've got the support and blah, blah, then you can do it before. So she's officially Zaya now. Her full name is, where is it? Okay, her full name is Zaya with other names. And her gender is now down on her certificate and stuff like that as a girl. But then also there was an NAACP Image Awards over the weekend, and Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade were actually given an award for their philanthropic work and vocal support of the LGBTQIA community. And in Dwayne Wade's speech, he basically talked a lot about Zaya. And he said, as your father, all I've wanted to do was to get it right. I've sat back and watched how gracefully you've taken on a public scrutiny. Probably from Lil Boozy, and even though it's not easy, I watch you walk out of that house every morning. As yourself, I admire how you've handled the ignorance in our world. I admire that you face what you face every day. To say that your village is proud of you is an understatement. As your father, my job isn't to create a version of myself or direct your future. My role is to be a facilitator to your hopes, your wishes, and your dreams. Zaya, you've made me a better human just simply by being who you were born to be, a baby girl. Zaya Wade. So baby, thank you for showing the world what courage looks like. I'm proud that I was chosen to stand in place as your father, and thank you so much NAACP for this incredible honor. And obviously Gabrielle Union also went on to say some stuff and talk about the intersection of Black rights and the rights of LGBTQIA, trans and gender non-conforming people, and the differences and the separation that there is in there and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, man. That happened over the weekend. And then also, so Love Island, right? You know how what's it called? Tanya, when they had that challenge, and she and one other girl wanted to open their mouth and say they've been with Notes and they've been with Usain Bolt.
Yes.
So Tanya said she'd been with Notes, right, in the past or whatever. I don't remember exactly what she said, but she said she'd been with Notes. So Notes went on Capital Extra the other day, the morning show with Robert Bruce and Shayna Marie, and he basically said, he was like, yeah, like, I've seen her, but it wasn't a thing where it was a one-on-one. I've seen her and a friend.
Basically, they had a threesome.
Right?
Is that what he said?
Yeah. That's what he said, yeah.
Fair play to him.
Fair play. I don't even fault the man.
No,
because he was sitting there minding his own business. When you wanted to go on Big Love Island and insinuate like me and you were, and he was like, no. And he also made a point to say, I only saw it one time. That this was a one-time thing. Like this was not an ongoing thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, basically. And then obviously people found receipts of her and her friend when they had when they went to see him at a show and all sorts. And it was just like, sometimes, you don't need to talk, innit?
Girl.
Sometimes you don't need to talk. Sometimes just be quiet and let things be. But when you talk, when you do clownery, the clown comes back to bite.
Yeah.
Comes back to bite. And right now she's a villain. People are really not.
Yeah, no one's feeling her.
People are really saying free Shaq and all that stuff is mad.
Shaq's an idiot, man.
I saw a tweet,
you see women, guys, please take notice. If you haven't watched Love Island, go and just watch a couple episodes so you can see how this man's moving. You see when girls are clipping him up and talking about this is a real man and his patience, they want you to be a
That's
idiot.
what I was going to talk about.
They want you to be a simp fool.
Yeah.
Real men in quotation means be an idiot. And this is Shaq's the perfect example of a speng. Don't go out like him.
Do you know what I was going to say? That's what I was going to bring up. Because I saw that as well, yeah. But I don't see that as...
I don't see him as a real man.
I feel like that's abuse. That's emotional manipulation. I can't look away from the fact that if this was a guy doing it to a girl, it'd be uproar.
Yeah.
Like, I can't look past that.
She's doing some good work. She's putting down moves. I'm saying, oh my, this woman is a savage. She's moving like the man them. I watch the things that she's saying to this guy. I watch men do.
She's actually moving like the man
all the time.
Yeah.
Like, like just say stuff that ain't real. Right? You want to get... Like the
gaslighting is mad.
Just man's feelings. Man's got genuine feelings and genuine concerns and reasons, validated reasons, to be things. She's talking about if this is what you want to get mad over. Like, just playing it down and making him feel dumb for being mad. I'm saying, this is a masterpiece. This girl is good.
She said, I'm gonna let you take in what you just seen, then we can talk about it. Wait, he just seen what he said. And she said, you're really gonna believe. She's like, I told you this though. You're gonna believe what you saw. If what I told you.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, no, she's good, man.
Yeah, that whole tweet about this, I don't think that's a real man. I think we need to be honest. Emotional abuse.
Bro, he's gone. He was talking about to the brethren. He's talking to the man. Them talking about I think it's done. I think it's over. You get me, like, and then like he tried to give her the dressing down. She didn't show no remorse. She weren't mad, like nothing. And then he started talking about, look, do you love me? I just need to know, do you love me? I'm saying, how did we get here? I thought you was done and killy.
He's emotional. That's how girls.
Do you know what someone said though? Someone's like how Love Island would like pay attention to like women when they're in these situations, but they're actually paying attention to. I actually feel bad for him. I feel very bad for him, and I feel like
he actually came on the show for love. Wow.
Yeah, he actually came on the show for love. Like you're a learner. And I think that they actually need to take care of him, and because if the roles were reversed, when he was Amy Hart and when it was Amber, do you know what I mean? That there's Ofcom,
everybody would be writing and complaining.
Silence, and I don't think that's right, man. I feel really bad for him, but do you know what though? Guys like him, like it's not an ick. Like I like guys that emotionally, like they're in tune with their emotions. I don't think it's any less attractive because of what he's doing.
No, I hear it.
Yeah, because I like a guy that's emotionally intelligent.
I'm glad he's getting his comeuppance, man. I saw this coming.
He didn't do nothing. He's getting comeuppance for the other guys have done stuff in the past.
No, he's getting his comeuppance for him acting like an idiot.
How did he act like an idiot?
Trying to please Ron and Lana, talking about you're telling her all your eggs was in one basket and you're talking to her. But we're on a game show looking for Gally. You're in my business. Shut up, you idiot. Yeah? Oh, you told her you was all in, but you wasn't all in. That's not right. No one asked you who. I wish I was in that yard. Someone needs to stand up and say, Shaq, shut your mouth, you idiot. No one asked you. None of this stuff. My man got up and walked over, said, yo, brother, we're washing the dishes and you're not helping.
Yeah, he does.
How many men need to wash the dishes?
He does do a lot.
He's an idiot.
That's very icky, that one.
That's not.
That was like, them ones where it's like teachers pet like,
teachers, you forgot the homework. Yeah. Shut up, man. Miss, you forgot to give us the homework.
He's not who you want to be, man. He ain't no role model, man. That's not who you want to look up to, guys.
No, that's not who you want to look up to.
No, that's not who you want to be. Promise you.
But yeah, man, So she said that Notes came back and cleared the air, and Yeah, and I'm gonna just pass it on to Gina.
All right, so this one's it's not funny, but it's Drake. So Big Draco, aka Soulja Boy, threatens to kill wizkid. Like, this one is beyond me because I'm just like, is this how fragile your ego is?
Yeah, straightening.
Nah, he's really trying to straighten him.
Yeah,
When are you gonna get rid of that?
You don't?
You done?
Yeah, so basically, a recent post and deleted tweet came out where Soulja Boy basically called out Afrobeats artist wizkid and the festival Rolling Loud after finding out that Afrobeats, basically wizkid was headlining and he was the warm-up. So the joke is, when you see the picture, and obviously it's got wizkid headlined as like circled, and obviously Soulja Boy's at the bottom in the small right, and he's obviously in his feelings. So he's tweeted and said, "I'ma slap you when I see you." #wizkid data, yeah. Then he said, "Wizkid is pussy. This flyer is cap. Keep playing and we gon' find y'all and beat your ass, bitch ass nigga. Fuck y'all."
What does he mean flyer is cap? What does he mean?
He's basically in his feelings because obviously Rolling Loud have literally like put it out there. This is the headline. Then he's tweeted again, said, "Take me off that Germany show at Rolling Loud." Then he's like, "It's stamped. I'm done tweeting. We gon' kill that nigga 100. And
it's stamped, like I paid.
And the thing that me and Esther were talking about is, he wouldn't keep. It's because he's an African artist.
Yep.
He would not have that same energy because on the other days, Kendrick Lamar's headlining and so is Travis Scott, right? Fair enough, they're not on your days, but would you dare be in your feelings or like comfort them because, do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'm so sorry, but Soulja Boy, you've got a few hits here, but you're not headlining a show. Put respect on freaking Wizkid's name. Are you all right?
Is Wizkid a man or a mice?
Is what?
Is Wizkid a man or a mice? Why'd you say that?
What do you mean?
I don't know why you're asking for an answer.
I just want to know, like, what's his entourage saying? Like, the man them ain't idiots. Like, Soulja Boy could think what he wants. When he boxed him, it could be a different situation.
You know what it is? I'll be honest with you.
I don't know what Wizkid's
I feel like if he bucked Wizkid in Nigeria, with the area boys, there's no gang in any part of the world that can handle area boys. But obviously, if Wizkid goes to America, he hasn't got access to area boys. You don't give area boys visa. They can't. They're not allowed. So obviously, if it's America, it will look like Soulja Boy's got the upper hand. But obviously, Wizkid's got good security, man.
It's not
in Drake in them.
It's not in Atlanta.
Prince.
Don't artists do the entourage thing no more? Like, ain't it gonna be
No,
like
they
20,
do.
30 people?
He will 100%.
Of course he will. He
Like,
has
the thing is,
anyway.
if both are there, they're both gonna come with loads of people, and it could go off regardless. But my thing is, I don't get why you're in your feelings because you're not headlining. You're clearly not headline status, and I'm so sorry.
What do you want to do? Crank that?
He's gonna do Pretty Boy Swag. He's gonna Pretty Boy Swag. He's gonna do Soulja Boy. The crank that whatever. He's gonna do Kiss Me for the Phone.
Kiss me in the, yeah.
He said Kiss Me in the Mouth, girl.
Kiss me in the
Kiss me in the mouth, you know.
Kiss Me Through the Phone.
Stop it.
He's gonna do
Relax.
Marco Polo with Bow Wow. He's gonna
I
do.
don't even know those ones.
What else?
Look at that. You're stuck on 4. And he wants the headline. Big
But
Draco.
this is my point. Like, you're not headlines. Legit. You're not headline status.
You're not even the middle stage.
You need to put respect on Wizkid's name. I'm so sorry. Maybe it's because you don't listen to Afrobeats.
I'll be honest with you, yeah.
But big man, go
It's
and
giving,
sit in the corner somewhere.
What is the word then when... What is the word when... there's so many ists and isms and hate and all that stuff. But you don't like all the little terms of like colorist and this and all that kind of stuff. I feel like with his, he's looking... Because it's an African, he's looking down like, you're an African, you don't worth anything. Then what is... There must be a word for that. People don't
I get what you mean.
Do you know what I mean?
But yeah, it is... I read it that way because I thought...
What, xenophobic?
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Yeah, I just thought,
Because you're thinking Africa,
you're acting
doesn't
in your
mean
feelings
much.
because he's an African artist and you probably don't rate Afrobeats or African
I'll be honest
music.
with you, yeah.
So
if the festival starts
don't
at
get
4
it.
p.m, Big Draco needs to be performing at 4 p.m.
facts.
You're an opening act.
Literally.
That's what you're on.
No, put some respect on Big Draco's name, man.
Okay, maybe 6 p.m.
After the Bow Wow verses, I was like, Soulja Boy's the truth, man. Soulja
Not
Boy
ahead of
is
Wizkid.
No, but
Not ahead of he doesn't even come close to Wizkid. Are you all
In
right?
America, who's bigger?
Wizkid.
Really?
Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy today cannot sell out the Madison Square Garden. He can't.
Not today.
He does not have the power to do that.
No.
Wizkid did.
Facts.
There you go. Put some drops mic.
Heck, Burna Boy
exit
did.
Stage left.
Ain't nothing
Sorry,
but a little
I don't
bit
even get why
straight
this is even a conversation. To be honest with
All
you.
right. That's that.
Period.
Maybe it's
Period.
not
With a T
xenophobic.
on the end.
Afrophobic. Danielle said Afrophobic.
I think that's what it is. Because it's mad. Like, don't look down just because you think he's an African, and so you don't have a clue. You don't have a clue,
threatening
man.
to kill a man, though.
No, but for me,
Can I
it's
be
not that he
honest,
came back and said no. It's a done deal.
I'm gonna tell you. You know what I'm doing?
Sicko.
I'm
We
going
know.
to the police and
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna be
think
like,
it's
hello,
a
hi.
threat.
This is a death threat.
It's a death threat, though.
I'm getting you
This is
down. You
a threat.
call me a snitch or call me whatever you
And
want.
like
I'm
you
not from
said,
the
Jet,
red.
he would not have that energy for any other American rapper.
No, he wouldn't.
He wouldn't have that energy. So don't think you can have that energy. You don't know about the goons. You better ask somebody.
And do you know what it is as well with him? Yeah, it's really given complex. Like he generally has way too much confidence, man.
He
like
does.
even the fact that he even tried to go against Drake, I thought really that make it make sense.
The Drake, he needs to sit down and have several seats.
And
man.
what he doesn't understand also is his attitude and how he is as a person is why he isn't as big as he is.
It stinks.
He's his biggest like downfall. Do you get what I mean? Yeah, you were like was it like not the internet music, but do you know what I mean? Like you started off all of that era, fair enough. But where's it got you now?
It's mad.
So please have several seats.
Several of them.
But yeah.
That being said, that is what is next.
Let's move on to our last set of headlines.
Thank you.
Oh, my bad. We got to asking for a friend. Okay. Hi, team. Love the show. I tune in every day. I've got a friend who's in love with 2 men, and these 2 men love her. She's managed to keep this going for 3 years now, 2 of these years being during lockdown. She had them both come into her flat every week without them ever crossing paths. She gets different things from them, both of them, and now they're both asking for the same weekends, and it's becoming difficult for her to manage it all. As E-Man is an advocate for multiple companions, can he share some advice as to how she can continue to maintain these relationships? Thank you and love you all. Unfortunately, E-Man is not here.
Let me first of all, do you watch the show? I feel like E-Man's an advocate for men. Like, the fact you think E-Man's going to be the one to give you good advice, bear off us, me and Gina.
I'm not going to lie. I don't know, because I don't know how people like juggle multiple dates.
Really?
I don't know, and I don't.
Is this a serious relationship or is this like a link? Like, even though it's 3 years, don't get me wrong.
No, but
she like
she's in love with them and they're in love with her, right?
So they were boyfriends.
I think. Well, it says my
I
friend.
feel like she would have said boyfriends.
My friend is in love with
title.
2 men, and those 2 men love her. So to me, you don't.
I think they're both links. They're both guys that she's talking to, dating.
So
They're
do you
not
love your
boyfriends.
links?
Some people do.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, fair
But
enough.
then that's how you then progress to be in love with my life.
Yeah, there's definitely people who are not in relationships that are in love. Well, not, even if it's not. Well, that's actually they said it's both. It's reciprocated, isn't it?
Yeah, it goes both ways.
Yeah, so if you're seeing someone for 3 years and you're actually in love with them, they're actually in love with you, then you would take it to the next level, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
No, but the thing is, because she's got options. When it's
isn't.
1-on-1, that's when you're pressing for the next thing. But if I've got 2, like I don't have a reason to want to be.
Yeah, it
solid.
must just be linkage, you know.
It's linkage.
They're seeing them every other weekend.
Yeah,
fair enough.
every week she said. Never every week. Every week.
Not every other weekend.
Is it?
Yeah,
No,
'cause
so
now
because she juggles
she
basically
juggles them,
one
but
weekend.
now they both
Oh.
want the same weekend. So that means she's
Yeah.
got them on a rotation. It's every
Yeah.
other weekend. So
Better get yours.
that's
sis.
got to be casual, isn't it?
Yeah, it's casual. It's casual, but I feel like they want more, but she doesn't. If there's love now,
I think she doesn't want more because she has both of them.
she has both of them. She doesn't need more. That's the thing.
Yeah.
She doesn't need more. I think just keep doing what you're doing until you get tired of it. Until you decide who you want. But if it's a thing where you want to settle down with one person, then you got to sit down and do a pros and cons list and think of who it is that's you can settle with. If they both love you, then that's out. That's good. But if you are fine with how things are going, then just keep going.
Well, I guess the question was to ask how she can continue to maintain the relationship. So clearly,
listen, I'm
she
not
doesn't
free
wanna-
this weekend.
She doesn't want to pick one. No, literally. So
Sorry, how's that dilemma? I'm not free this weekend. I'll see you
Yeah,
next weekend.
yeah.
What are you doing this weekend? I've got stuff going on. I'll see you
Yeah,
next weekend. It's just that
yeah.
simple. Are you my husband?
facts.
This ain't nothing but a little bit. What is it, Brent?
Ain't nothing but a little bit straightening.
That's it.
Ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening.
Thank you. So this whole they want the same weekends. It's not possible. It's not possible. I can't
My
do this
schedule
weekend.
doesn't permit.
It doesn't. I don't have the capacity for that. That's my thing of 2023. I don't have the capacity for that. So you just have to move on to the next weekend. Maybe this month you get the first weekend, right? Next month the other guy gets the first weekend.
Yeah.
No, first come, first serve. Really
Having 2 people in love with you must be stressed.
must be lit.
Having one person in love with you is stressed. Like 2.
I can't
I
imagine
think it's
being in love
lit.
with 2 people though. Me, I
I think it happens. You can like 2 people. I haven't been in love with 2 people, but I've liked 2 people. And you just, if you want to settle down with one, you just have to do pros and cons. You have to think of, who do I like more? You have to break down how you like.
There's bare people that love people that didn't necessarily work out with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And they're still in love with them. And then they might move on and build a meaningful relationship with somebody else and develop love there.
But their hearts,
they still love the other person.
Fair enough.
You know what I'm saying? So
I feel like that's more common there that we know, you know.
Facts.
And that gives me the heebie-jeebies when I think about it sometimes.
Imagine me being the person that you just kind of settled with, but really and truly you love that.
That's my Because you know, okay, I believe that each person, every 1 year, if they had a choice, will be with somebody else. But for whatever reason, whatever happens in life, you're not able to be with that person. And I've made peace with that. But I don't want to know that I'm your settled choice. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to know.
I don't think anyone wants to know.
Oh, honey.
Yeah.
My friend came to my house and cried.
Really?
When one of my other brethren got
a girlfriend.
Got a girl. No, had his first baby. Had a youth.
Is it?
They was together years and years ago. You get me?
A girl boy?
Broke up.
And she never got over it?
She's a girl.
Oh,
they're
really?
all my friends. I know all of them. You get me?
Okay.
She's a girl, innit? Yeah. They was together, serious relationship or whatever. Didn't work out. They broke up. Moved on. She's moved on. She's got someone else. I thought she loved this person. You know what I'm trying to say? I thought you loved them because I see how you got moved. This is a serious relationship. She's moved on. She found out the old guy was having a baby.
And it broke her.
And it broke her.
But
and
you know what?
She's crying. I'm saying, how can you be crying about your old man when you got a new man that loves you? This is crazy.
No, but I feel like sometimes though with life, it's like you never actually know until you're faced with that situation.
Yeah.
So for you, you're not in your head you've moved on, in your heart you've moved on because you. I feel like with feelings, you don't know how things make you feel until that moment. Do you understand what I mean?
No, you want to vomit.
I can literally sit here and say that I'm over my ex, and then hear that he's having a baby, and I could break down, and I'll be so confused because in my head I'm thinking, I thought I was over it or over him, but do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's a case of, you don't always know in it. Sometimes it's literally how you feel in that moment. And that moment will tell you how you, like, really and truly how you feel. It's like, you can't cross the bridge until you get there, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I hear that.
Yeah, sometimes feelings are awoken in the reality of a new reality, really.
Yeah.
It's mad.
To be fair.
And sometimes I just, okay, anyway, I'm about to go from tangent. It's crazy, man.
But yeah.
I think, just say, I'll be honest, I would just say that, do you know what, I'm working or something's come up this weekend or I've got some other commitments. Yeah, just say something to do with work. Depending on what your job is about, you can play the work card or just something's come, I can't do this weekend. This is such an easy dilemma, babe.
If a guy asks this particular question of you, would you all give the same response?
What do you mean?
If it was a man writing in, talking about two women that
love him and he loves both of them and he's got his rotation on the weekend and that. Would you not be talking? Would you not be replying in the same fashion?
I'm not gonna lie. I said this before, like at the beginning. I don't know how you can love two people and all of this stuff. This is not my pay grade. I'm not gonna lie. This is above me. So, as a guy, and like I said, the questions about how to maintain the relationship. I'm not coming to tell you to pick one or the other.
Yeah.
So if it was a guy, it'd be the same thing. You haven't asked me whether we should pick one or the other. It's about how to maintain.
Exactly.
So, I'm not gonna lie though. Again, it's not about morality either in it, so I can't even come on a judgment thing. But if I did, no, I'm joking.
But if I did,
so do you have an advice for how to maintain this?
Just keep doing what you're doing.
Just keep doing what you're doing. I feel like there's no problem unless you want to settle down with one person. Then I think that's when you really got to sit down and actually. I feel like that's when the work starts because now you got to really think about who it is that you want to be with and why it is and all that kind of crap, and the fear of picking the wrong person. But if not, I would just say, just do whatever if it works for you, innit? It works for you.
You see people that have like multiple people like on them, they're menaces. I don't know how you do that. Like even in like a casual setting, like, it don't even have to be like not even like having a girlfriend. If I was linking someone, and me and this girl vibe, and like it's not a serious relationship or whatever, but we kick it, I rap with all this kind of stuff, I'll find it kind of hard to be doing that with like multiple people. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, even if I chop someone else, whatever, it is what it is. But I'm saying like having that meaningful shit and that vibe in that with multiple people is hard. Like it's stress. I don't understand how you start doing it.
Do you know what it is? I feel like I personally believe that in these situations there's one person you would like more. I've multiple dated before. But I knew that if I had to pick one person, like I knew who I was gonna, like there's one person I spent more time with because I liked him more. Do you get what I mean? But it's not that hard. It just, it's not really. It depends what it is that you guys, like what you're doing this for, and it's not as hard as it sounds.
So even if you had no, like the person's got no expectations, no commitment of you, whatever you're doing, like
Yeah.
say you date a mobile person, but you liked one more. The one that you like more,
Yeah.
if you're chilling, cuddling up, watching movies, doing something like that, yeah. When you go to the other one who you like less, would you feel guilty if you're cuddling up next to him?
No, because there's no commitment in here, in anything. Like, I'm not anyone's girlfriend. It's not like I'm cheating.
No, of course not.
Yeah, exactly. So there's nothing to feel guilty about.
See, I kind of would.
Wait, why do you feel guilty today? What's there to feel guilty about?
I don't know.
I'm just
it's
spending time with someone.
Yeah, but it's the same kind of time. Like, it's like, I don't know. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
I kind of would. Even though they don't owe me nothing, I could do what I want.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel good. Because again, it's just, I'm spending time with people. If you had multiple sex partners at the same time, would you feel guilty about that?
No.
Exactly, same thing for me. Why would you feel guilty about that? You're giving them the same dick.
Yeah, but when it's good, you got to share it, man.
You're actually annoying.
I don't know. I do think it depends. I feel like I do also believe that when it comes to multiple dating, you have to be in a place where you can multiple date. I don't think you can. Yeah, I feel like you have to be in a place where you can multiple date. I wouldn't multiple date now because I'm just not in that place.
I hear you.
I'm trying to keep engagement rings. But yeah. Yeah, but I would say my advice to her is just to, I think if it's working right now, then do that. If it's not, pick one. But when it comes to, her dilemma is really about the weekends, isn't it? Just say you're busy. Like, no one can dictate to you what you spend your weekends doing. Just say you're busy. I can't do this weekend, but we can do next weekend. That's better than nothing. And then maybe the guy who you're not seeing this weekend, here's a rater for you. The guy you're not seeing this weekend, maybe you can squeeze him in like a couple of days or one day during the week. So at least he's seen you during that week. Do you get me?
Yeah.
And then you spend the weekend with guy number 2. And then the next week, where that weekend belongs to guy number 1, you would then see guy number 2 during the week. That's
Makes
a
sense.
great plan, boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's our advice for you. Let us know how you get on, basically, and keep us updated. But yeah, let's get into our last bit of headlines. El Salvador moves suspected gang members to 40,000 capacity mega prison. El Salvador's government has moved thousands of suspected gang members to a newly opened mega prison, the latest step in a controversial crackdown on crime that has caused the Central American nation's prison population to soar. This will be their new home where they won't be able to do any more harm to the population. The president, Nayib Bukele, wrote on Twitter about 2,000 accused gang members were moved to a 40,000 capacity terrorism confinement center, considered to be the largest prison in the Americas, on Friday. In a video posted by Bukele, prisoners stripped down to white shorts with their heads shaved are seen running through the new prison into cells. Many bear gang tattoos. Bukele asked his allies in El Salvador's Congress to pass a state of exception last year, which has since been extended several times. That suspends some constitutional rights after a dramatic increase in murders attributed to violent gangs. Government prison security officers stand guard inside a prison intended to house 40,000 alleged gang members in a secluded rural area in a valley near Tecoluca on the 2nd of February. Since then, more than 64,000 suspects have been arrested in the anti-crime dragnet. Arrests can be made without a warrant. Private communications are accessible by the government, and detainees no longer have the right to a lawyer. Human rights organizations argue that innocent people have been caught up in the policy, including dozens who have died in police custody. But Bukele's anti-gang push remains widely popular with Salvadorians, and the country's security minister told Reuters it would continue until all criminals are captured. And then next headline is South Wales hit by a 3.7 magnitude earthquake. So an earthquake, South Wales. So
That's close.
An earthquake has shaken parts of South Wales. The British Geological Survey said that 3.7 magnitude quake happened at 11:59 GMT on Friday. The epicenter was just north of, I can't pronounce this word, I'm not gonna lie, Bryn Mawr, Blenew, Gwen, and west of Crickholwell, Poise. Yeah. Oh, I tried. It was felt by residents across the region, including Abergavenny, Crickholwell, Langinid, Lanover, Lanfoist, with many saying that furniture and windows shook. Gwent police said it had received multiple calls overnight, but it was business as usual for the force. My whole bed shook, one person tweeted. Others described it as a scary experience, and some said it felt as though their property had been hit by a car. Others described objects such as bookshelves and desks moving and claimed the quake was reminiscent of a bomb going off. Shelley Organ was among many residents who shared her experience on social media. Being in Troydahau, we honestly thought someone had crashed into a wall, so we checked the children were still sleeping and went out to check, and there were a few in the streets thinking the same. Katie Alexandra Jack tweeted, imagine I just felt this all the way in Dudley, West Midlands. The BGS said the earthquake was 1.8 miles under the Earth's surface. Alberto Street in Stockton-on-Tees, which according to the US Geological Survey was where Thursday's morning's earthquake hit. The largest earthquake ever recorded in the UK was in the North Sea on the 7th of June 1941 with a magnitude of 6.1. The epicentre was in the Doggerbank area, 75 miles northeast of Great Yarmouth, Norfolk. Wales's most powerful quake was on the Lynn Peninsula, Gwynedd, in 1984, measuring 5.4. It began at a depth of more than 1.2 miles. The BGS said smaller quakes were not unusual in Wales, which has had 70 measures more than 3.5 between 1727 and 1984. And that is it from our headlines. Let's get into the reaction.
Congratulations. Hold up.
You could just play straight. You could just play straight. I would have took it. Lads, man. Roll the phone line up, man. United fans, man. Just give you a little time today to just talk about what Manchester United means to you, man. Anybody feels like it.
How do you think this is?
What?
You must think this is your other job. What do you mean? Call up the line and say what it means to you.
Look, he's actually putting his headphones on.
Yeah, because I'm expecting the phone to ring.
Send a voice note, big man. The hell?
I just want to know about what Man United means to you. You know, but
I think you all won then.
Huh?
You guys won then.
We won, baby.
I love that.
We won. We brought the cup home. You get me? We won the Carabao Cup. Unpopular opinion. Actually, I'm lying. I don't have an opinion. I got a question. Yeah. Put the poll up in the chat, Brent. Mm-hmm. So far, so far, who is having the better season? Arsenal or Manchester United?
This is a stupid question.
Why?
I'll show you.
Why is it stupid?
I'll show you.
Well, why?
Based on the results, I'll show you.
Based on results?
Yeah.
We got silverware. You ain't got nothing.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Huh?
That'll do it.
That will do it.
That'll do it.
Yeah, because we got the trophy. Like, we've won something.
And that's why you're saying you don't ask me stupid questions when you have a trophy and I don't.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, I just said so far. Like, not that can change. I'm saying as it stands now, like today, when you go and look at the two seasons, who's had I'm posing the question. I don't know. Let's see what the chat think. 1 second. Mm-hmm. Oh, stupid question.
Yeah. But then isn't the narrative that Arsenal's always down bad? So even though they don't win anything, they are doing better, though, aren't they?
Who, Arsenal?
Yeah.
Arsenal are doing great.
So then technically, they're having a better season then. A better season than what they usually have. Because isn't it expected of your team to deliver? But if it's not expected of Arsenal to...
No, we've been down bad too. That's our first trophy in 6 years.
Oh. But then
6 years.
When's Arsenal's last trophy?
3?
3 years.
When you win the FA Cup, bro?
Was it 2 years ago?
2?
Was it 2 years ago?
Could have been then.
Okay, well then you guys are doing better then.
Yeah, it was Arteta, innit?
Yeah, Arteta won it, yeah. First season.
Yeah.
See, so it's not that. I just think, I don't know what the answer is to this. And you can say it's not comparable, but we're both in good form at the minute. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, we're both obviously Ten Hag's Arteta's further along than Ten Hag in the change room, like, but he's done great. He's done excellent in the 6 months. You get me? The team's damn near unrecognisable what he's done with it. So I think it's similar. Obviously, you are top of the league, but that gap could change. We don't know what's going to happen. And like I'm saying, we've got something. So I'm just saying, so far as it stands now, you don't think it's comparable? Or you say it's just hands down, Arsenal's definitely just had the better season so far?
I can't justify responding to this flipping question. It's a stupid question.
But you say if you were doing so good, you'd have a silverware now.
It's a stupid question.
If you were doing so good, you'd have silverware now. You got knocked out of the Carabao Cup. Why didn't you win it?
Stupid question. So you're telling me if Newcastle won, then they would have a better season than United?
I never said that. I said I put the argument.
Let's use that same comparable, young man.
Top four. There's actually they just dropped out the top four. There's 3 points in it, and they beat us and they got silverware. That is a fair argument that a Newcastle fan could put to the world. Who's having a better season so far, Newcastle or Manchester United? Yes, that would be a fair argument.
What would you say?
I would say, if we lost, I would say, I don't know. I'd say it's pretty even, man. The European.
You would still say United.
I don't know. The European game against Barca could have probably pushed it over the edge.
You'd still say United.
That's my United bias because I'm a fan.
Nah, not really. It's because it's a cup competition. Anything can happen. I don't know why you asked the question.
You can only play the game. You can only play the hands you was dealt. You get me? You can only play what's in front of you. You know what I'm trying to say? So the first available trophy, we took it. Eric Ten Hag, at his first chance of asking, the first available silverware to him, he took it. He's still in the FA Cup. He's still in the Europa League, and he's still mathematically involved in the league. You get what I'm trying to say? So this is, you can't, don't just say it's just a cup trophy. Like, it's not. Don't just try and brush it under. Obviously no one cares about the Carabao Cup, but you have to care when you win it. No, we was in the final. We've won it now. At the end of their careers, when it goes down, that's on their CV now. Weghorst never had no silverware. He's never had a trophy party before. He didn't know what that's like. I don't even know if he's been to Wembley. Now he's a winner. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't understand what we're doing here. What are we doing here? What are you just trying to downplay winning for?
You know you're United, right?
Why are you trying to downplay winning
you're
for?
Man United, right?
We trying to say, it's just the Carabao Cup. Why are you trying to downplay
Man
winning?
United, right?
Why are you trying to downplay winning for, bro?
I think you should just enjoy your fantastic win, to be honest.
It was a good win, man. And again, look, if we lost it, I would have been like, it's only the Carabao Cup. No one cares. Yeah? Fair play. I would have said that. So I'm not going to pretend like I'm not going to pretend like I wouldn't have said that. But we won it. It's like what I say about Europa League. Why?
100%. That's what I put up. That's
what?
Wild.
Who? What?
Wild.
Right?
Wild.
My whole train of thought's gone. Craziness.
Crazy.
It's absolute craziness.
Crazy.
Nah, man, but it was a big day, man. It was a big day in the rap game, man. Yesterday, man, Wembley was rocking, man, and we done it, man. And big up Ten Hag. You know what it is, yeah? The man management's exceptional. The improving players is exceptional. The in-game management, tacticians, subs is exceptional. We got a good one, man. We got a good one, man. I'm telling you that. You know what it is, yeah? I do sit here with my United bias all the time, what and what not, regardless. Anybody who knows football and who enjoys football, yeah, if you're neutral or if you can get your bias out of the way, yeah, if you can't see that this man is an elite coach, gaffer, manager, whatever you want to call him, then you're just, you and Stevie Wonder got the same optician.
Wow.
Trust me, because this man is serious. He improved Aaron Wan-Bissaka, bro. You get what I'm trying to say? I thought Aaron Wan-Bissaka couldn't play football. I can't even call him that word. My man's decent. My man's getting better. He's looking good. I thought he had to go, but you know what? He probably could be a backup right back because he's doing grown. Look at Fred. Fred would have been everybody's if not number one, top 3 on the list to get him out the door. Why is this guy here? Oh, McFred, this crap. Like now, he's being used properly, and you can actually see his qualities. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, whatever he can't do good, he can't do good. I'm not gonna like just get onto him for the things that I know he can't do good. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, because they don't make no sense by now. Like, his shortfalls are shortfalls, but let's celebrate the things he does well. Like, he's dope. You get me? And a lot of that's got to Ten Hag improving him. Rashford. A lot of United fans might even not want to admit this or not, but like 18 months ago, there's questions whether Rashford's even going to be here or not, whether Rashford's our future or not, whether it's time to let it go, like, or whether he's going to develop into anything, whether he can realize his potential in that. And now, it's on his shoulders. It's Rashford or nothing. Without Rashford, we'll be cooked. If Rashford gets injured tomorrow, oh my God, what are we going to do? You get what I'm trying to say? And Ten Hag's got to take credit for that, man. He's got to take credit for that. Who else did that? Who else would he have approved? Even like, I feel like we've even got a bit more confidence in the goalkeeper in David De Gea and that. Like, he still can't pass that from the back or anything like that. Like, he's not going to be able to play the kind of football we need to play. But he seems more confident. Like, bro, I don't know, man. Even Varane, a lot of man was saying like Real Madrid don't let go of players that they want, or let go of players in their prime. So usually when they let go of these men, they're done. You get me? There's something in there. And Varane's first season wasn't amazing at all. You get me? And you look at it and you think, is he that guy? I don't know. But then since he's been next to Martinez, like I see the Varane that you're supposed to see, like Real Madrid quality player. Like I see it. I see that player. You get what I'm trying to say? Like Ten Hag's got to take credit for this, man. And I'm not going to go crazy again because it is only Carabao Cup. But you can only play the hand you was dealt, man. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, we're taking it one game at a time, man. And yous are going to hate this. But the quad's on. I'm telling you, man. The quad is on. I'm not saying that we're going to do it, but it's achievable. And until the day it's not achievable, I might have to get a quads on t-shirt, you know. I might have to get a quads on t-shirt fast before we drop out any tournaments. You get what I'm trying to say? But big up United, man. It's lit. What's this? Man said the game needs salsa lessons. Good shot stopper. Yeah, no, man. But he was like, before, he was like it was like De Gea out. Like, he needs to go. Like, what are we doing here? There's bare people who would have been questioning that he sent Dean Henderson on loan. You know what I'm trying to say? So, nah, man. Big up the gaffer, man. And big up United, man. Big up Newcastle as well, man. Done your thing, man. Takes 2 to tango, you get me? He was a great opponent. He helped make it a spectacle, man. He was there, man. But, man, up the fucking Reds. Up the Reds. Champions. Where's my shit, man?
Oh, is that why you wore it?
Huh?
When you walked in, I thought, okay, Manchester United.
Nah, he wore that to his mother's party yesterday.
Did you really? No, actually, you look nice. Suited and booted.
Thank you, baby, man.
I licked the screen still.
Is it?
HR.
I was going to message you and be like, right, maybe I should come in it.
Your little thoughts. I don't know, stay your ass and your migraine in bed.
I was like, oh, fuck this migraine.
I'm going to pull up. That's so funny.
PA8G22. I really don't care about what Mags is doing or saying. It is his moment to shine. I love it.
Not lifting up the blouse.
Yeah, I ain't giving him no grief at all.
I love it.
Mainly it's the Carabao Cup, man. It was everything for a minute. So
Don't do that.
all right.
Winning is winning, man. And in avenues, since we're talking about winning, I don't think I said it here, but I remember I was arguing with someone. It might have been Loons.
Yeah, that's what I was doing, boy.
I can't think. But I did say I would expect Tommy Fury to punch up Jake Paul. It was Loons, because then he started showing me the people, his record of the fighters that he's fought in it. I'm sure, I think it was. I did expect Fury to beat Jake Paul. Not because Fury's such a great fighter or anything like that. I don't even think I've even seen him fight, but I know they're a boxing family. Like, I know, like, he wanted to be a boxer, or he thinks he's a boxer at some point. I'm guessing he would have had some kind of proper training, you know what I'm trying to say, like lineage or whatever it may be. So I'm not surprised that he beat Jake Paul. I'm glad he did.
Listen, let me tell you why I'm glad that he did that. Because the Molly May Hive would have finished that man if he had not. Because Molly has been trending for days
Why?
now.
Because he's left her. Why?
For
Because-
training camp, innit?
But I don't
And then
get
he
why
even
that's
did-
an issue.
I don't get it.
Dads don't go to work and mums have to.
Because basically, he also, he did an interview, I think it was BBC, and he was like, oh, Molly's been handling it, she's just taking initiative and
And I
doing
think
the
we should all celebrate her. I'm thinking that.
Yeah, and then I was like, first of all, you're talking about taking initiative. Well, you're not going to do it, so she has to, first of all. But I'm just glad he won because, boy, that man's been missing since the whole pregnancy. I feel like he just dropped the seed and went to train camp. So I'm glad he won. For Molly's sake, I'm glad he won.
Did the deal get brokered, Brent? Do you know? They was arguing at the press conference, and Jake Paul was saying, let's do this. If you win, you could take all the money. If I win, I'll take all the money. Tommy was nervous, didn't want to pipe up, but Tommy's dad was like, deal. Like, you get me? Like, I'll take it.
Did you see
deal.
how Tommy looked back? He's like, close your mouth and stay out of his business. The way he looked back at his dad, like, who asked you? It's funny, man. I love it.
So I want to know if that got done. Did that get done? What did they say? 6 million? I don't know, but yeah, he definitely won. Didn't get the knockout. Split decision. I wasn't overly invested. I missed it. Actually, you know what? I might go home and rewatch it just so I can see it. But nobody really cared. But big up Tommy Fury, man. Like you're saying, like you needed that win, man. You was gonna get it in the neck. The females was gonna actually. Oh wait, you have to call them that.
Them women.
Sorry. The women.
I don't mind, but
I get it. I think when someone says it like and it's casually, that's fine. But some guys use it as an insult. Like, you females, like, all right, goat. What are you talking about? Do you know what I mean, Sam? Yeah.
I mean, I get it.
Because a female
Could be
human
anything.
is a woman.
Yeah.
Female could be anything. Exactly that.
Yeah, that's.
Could be a female goat. Could be a female dog. Female penguin. Yeah, but obviously some people say males as well, which is fair. But you can always tell because sometimes people say it. I don't correct them because it's not that deep. Like, you're not saying it with venom. But some people really like, it's like the whole you're black thing.
Yeah, but do you actually feel like that when you hear someone say female? Do you actually think in your head, I'm not a female?
No, I don't. But again, it depends how it's said. Some guys really say with venom. Now, you know that woman that was like, you're black.
Yeah.
Literally, some guys say with that same energy. It's just okay. Weirdo.
Well, I don't get involved in women's business, man. You tell me what I'm allowed to say and I'll say it.
That's right.
We'll do that. And last bit of sports news is Tank and Garcia finalised terms for the April 22nd fight. So I'll give you some quick news. I'll read this one out for you, for those who care, for our boxing fans. The first super fight of 2023 is officially signed. Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis have finalised terms and will meet on April 22nd in Las Vegas. Though the venue is still to be determined, the event will be broadcast on Showtime pay-per-view. Davis announced the fight as he officially set on Friday. A bout between the two young superstars has been long discussed, with both men calling for it to happen, while also frequently claiming the other side was ducking the clash. During that time, both men have continued to see their stocks rise through impressive performances. After agreeing to fight this past November, Davis wanted to take one tune-up fight. He cleared that hurdle by knocking out Hector Luis Garcia on January the 8th. Garcia chose to skip the tune-up, but as pictures of Garcia in the gym surfaced, Davis accused Garcia of using performance-enhancing drugs in now-deleted tweets. He never looked that big before, Davis wrote. He's definitely on something. Despite those allegations, the fight was able to be put together and is expected to do big business both at the gate and on pay-per-view. That's a double up. Garcia has not fought since July 2022 when he knocked out Javier Fortuna. He holds a professional record of 23-0 with 19 wins by knockout. Pick up him. And let's get into our last section of the day. Done Out Ere.
Did you cover the Premier League results over the weekend?
Shit, I forgot.
Oh, conveniently.
It's not conveniently. Nothing. Premier League. I didn't play no Premier League this weekend. Didn't even know that was on. It wasn't important to me. Premier League.
Ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening.
I'm sorry. Should have pulled me up, man. You guys in the chat should have said something, man. Sorry, man. Oh, God. Potter wants to get sacked, Brent, man. I'm telling you he wants to get sacked.
Oh, you just found out the results?
It just like
Really? You really were just locked off this weekend?
yeah.
Wow. Yes, he does want to get sacked.
He wants to go in it.
He wants to go.
This man, like, what are they supposed to do? Like, patience, yeah. Arteta, they showed it. Arteta was down bad with them losses and that when he was like 8 and all that. Like, they showed a lot of strength and patience, yeah. So there's something in it. Like, it could show maybe they can follow their lead in it. I don't know, but they're making it. It's making it difficult for them, man. Like, what the fuck? And even though Spurs got Conte and they're in and around it and they've been turning results around, there's something about Spurs that I've just got them down as meaty this season. That they're just whack. Am I wrong? Am I off that?
Yeah, never wrong with Spurs, man.
Yeah, I've just got them down as meaty, man. I know they got Kane, you can always slap a goal and all that, but Chelsea, man, that's a derby as well. London derby. Well, Chelsea got beat 2-0 by Spurs. That was yesterday. Saturday's football wasn't interesting at all. Aston Villa beat Everton 2-0. Leeds beat Southampton 1-0. Arsenal beat Leicester 1-0 away. Was that easy for you?
Yes.
Walk in the park?
Yes.
Nothing troubling at all? No?
No.
Oh, that's cool. Because I heard whisperings about the last 20 minutes were horrible. Heard you couldn't put together 3 passes.
Arsenal?
That's what I heard from an Arsenal fan.
I don't know who told you that nonsense.
There was an Arsenal fan in the chat. He was saying, I was on my PlayStation. He was saying.
I said I don't know who told you that nonsense.
Okay. Well, you won though.
It was comfortable.
Okay. Congratulations on that one. West Ham beat Nottingham Forest 4-0. Man City dealt with Bournemouth, beat them 4-1. Oh shit, Palace. Oh, 0-0. They dropped points. Liverpool 0-0. Well, what do you make? What do you make? What's going on over there? What do you make of it?
Who?
Liverpool.
If they get rid of Klopp, they're idiots. That's what I hear. If they get rid of Klopp, they're idiots. Big idiots. I think they just need the season to finish and then start again.
Got to revamp, man. That time's done. That time's gone. That team's gone. He just got to revamp. It's not the gaffer. It's personnel. Whatever they got to do to get it right. But he needs to build. He needs to just build a new team. But he's got the cachet there. I'm sure they'll allow him to. So he'll be fine. Man said Palace outplayed them as well. Yeah, they just need a rebuild, man. That's literally what they need, man. But yeah, man. That's the end of the reactions. Let's get into our last segment. Done Out Ere.
Nah, Brent, Arsenal played well, but your confidence is scaring me game by game, please. Oh no, I'm not speaking wicked. I'm just glad that we are going to be qualifying for Champions League this season. That's where I am. I mean, if it is that we win the league, we win the league, but you know.
I hear that.
Yeah, Champions League qualification. It's a good thing.
So if we both qualify for the Champions League, we asked this before actually, didn't it? It was on a hypothetical. If we both qualify for the Champions League, but you don't win the league, do you reckon you had a better season than us?
Yes, 100%. Because there's nobody at the beginning of the season had us here. You didn't have us here at all.
You know, nobody's lost the league from the position that you've not been in it.
Never.
Nobody.
You know,
not as nobody that's ever existed, though.
We're Arsenal. You know that we're Arsenal. Oops.
What's that?
You know that we're Arsenal, and you know what that means. Even when it is that we lost against City, what were we hearing? What were we hearing? Same old Arsenal. What were we hearing?
The point gap. You was with an 8-point gap clear at the top, with the amount of points that you have amassed after the amount of games. Nobody has never conceded the league from that position. You understand this?
Yes. What does it mean?
If you have to win it, man.
Because of stats.
All right, you know what?
This is what you're telling me.
You have to, man.
Because of stats.
Things change, man. The goalposts have been moved. Before this ball got kicked to the season, yes, your goals was top 4. I hear that. Granted.
I like the fact
it's
that
changed.
Partey is back, and I like the fact that Jesus is also nearing.
Did he play?
What?
Did he play on Saturday?
Back in training.
Nice.
So I am more confident if we get them back, like firing. 100% more confident. But right now we have Nketiah up top. And they've been playing very well. When it is that we lost Jesus, what did you say? What did you say? Can't remember.
Thought you were going to be screwed.
That's what I'm saying, and we didn't. So I can only be my spirit could only be lifted, to be honest.
I get that, but what about the part of, like nobody's done that.
I don't know what this means. Stats. I don't know what this means to me. That means nothing to me. What's it mean? The Premier League is the Premier League. Anything can happen.
When we go on form and off keeping, if they told me something, if they said in the last 20 years or however long the league's been on, in the last 20 something years, any time a team has had this many points after that many games, they have won the league every single time without fail. So stats are important. There's a lot to take with that. From that, I would say then...
It's just a record that you're now using to basically hold Arsenal to account. It means nothing else other than that. It's just talking points. You can't tell me that now dictates what's going to happen. You can't now use this as a measure of if it doesn't happen, Arsenal are finished. You thought we were finished from the beginning to the
So you want to make... That's the kind of history you want to make?
Anyway, you were there glorifying the fact that you guys just beat Newcastle for the Carabao Cup. And United.
Newcastle are a good team. They're just about concede goals.
United.
They're just about concede goals.
Right.
All right, cool.
I want us to finish top four.
You got to go.
Finish top four. I'm good.
You got to go St James's
good.
Park. So let's see how you deal with United.
Yeah.
I mean, with Newcastle. I mean, I don't doubt you would get past it, but let's just see how that looks. Yeah, I'll save my chat for when you link them, and then we'll see.
All right.
You get me? Hopefully they do you a solid and just deal with them like they're supposed to. No, I'm not making up records, man. Go on Sky, man. Go and check. All records are made to be broken. They don't want to break this one, man. Let's get into Out Ere, man. Let's get my ass. Today's recipient of Out Ere is trigger warning, domestic abuse. You know how much we hate abusers on this show, man. You get me? And especially when they don't show no remorse or take it seriously. So, Cherise Spencer, she's been violently abusing her husband, for 20 years. You get me? And she went down. She went down for it. I think she got 4 years. She grinned, smiling at the judge when she got the sentence. She's a menace.
She's mad.
She's been mashing him up for a little while. She's a heavy drinker. You get me? She be punching him, kicking him, biting him.
4 years is poor though.
Yeah.
For 20 years abuse, 4 years is a stupid amount of time. That's why she was grinning.
For real.
She definitely got at least half of that time.
Yeah, she's probably thinking, I'm going to be out of this bitch soon.
Literally.
He handed over to the police, 43 pictures of injuries, 36 video clips, like of proof of injuries, 9 mobile phone recordings. The police have got all of this, like everything from him, ranging from him kicking him, biting him, hitting him, spitting on him, busting his head with the wine glass, busting his head with the wine bottle, like just everything. Like she's mashed up laptops, phones, clothes, mashed up the yard. She's there telling him, "You're not a fucking man." Hit me while she's beating him. This is what she's doing.
Wow, that's mad.
This woman is a menace. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, she needs to be stopped. Again, we are not fans of domestic violence on this show, but sometimes you have to just put the spotlight on that. It's not always men abusing the women.
Facts. Definitely not.
Sometimes
the stats are high for men as well.
Sometimes the roles are reversed, and there are a lot of men out there suffering in silence. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, and probably because of the shame of it all, just because of socially.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, it's probably be frowned upon and not expected, but. You know, like demons come in all shapes and sizes. And this woman... Genders. And genders, yes. And this woman is clearly one of them. She gave him cauliflower ears. Do you know what that is?
Do you know I found out about that yesterday when I was watching... Is anyone here watching... is it Fit 100? Or... one of these fitness shows. And like, I was watching it and my sister kept talking about their ears. And apparently it's when you have a... Is it like high impact? Or something like that. So like a lot of rugby players or like
rugby
athletes.
Players have it, UFC players.
Yeah,
UFC
I didn't know
that
what that was until yesterday.
Does it look weird? Like, what does it look like?
It gets all puffy, like the air. You know, have you seen them box like fighters and the air's puffy? It looks like a piece of cauliflower, like it comes out. You know, like mine goes in, but it's like swollen.
Oh no, I've never seen that.
Brent, have you got
Oh no, I'm so scared.
What's going on? Brent has a reference for you of cauliflower air.
I'm scared.
Yeah, look. Look at their ears.
Oh, ew.
Do you see? They're puffy.
So that man on the side, his ears are just like that.
What do you mean?
His ears just set up like that.
That's how his hair is. All the time.
So he's got cauliflower ears.
He's got cauliflower hair.
Period.
Yeah, it don't go. I don't think like once it gets to that bit, I don't think it reverses. I think it just stays like that. That's how they move. This is what she done to him.
Give me itch.
From the impacts of the abuse.
That's horrible.
From the impact of she's been boxing upside his head for 20 years. Then he got cauliflower hair.
That's mad.
She needs to be stopped, man. 4 years is a bit light.
Very, very light.
Very light. But in inequality.
Because she could be outed too.
I lie.
Yeah, that's a very stupid amount of time for abuse. She could really be outed too.
She's a piece of shit. You get me? But I just wanted to highlight it and let it be known, man. Again, shouts out to all the man out there that are suffering in silence, man. I'm sure there's helplines and things could call them, man. Stand up, man. Tell somebody. You get me? Go to the police. Be strong. I know it's not easy, but you could do it, man. And you're here to support you, man. Let us know, man. Shouts out TDA. You can hit us up anonymously. Let us know. You don't have to do asking for a friend. You can just hit up Brent. What? Don't look at me like that.
First of all, don't bring attention to things I'm doing off camera. But I just want to, what are we going to do?
Help them through the situation.
How?
Give them advice, support.
No, we can't do that.
No?
That's not allowed. Because
I
if
mean,
anything happens to them, you know, we're
I
not
feel like
liable.
if I was going to make a call to say like, because there's vulnerable women out there being abused or whatever, and like call us because we want to help you, very rare. You wouldn't, I don't feel like you'd give me that energy. You'd say, yeah.
No, I would absolutely 100% tell you the same thing.
Why?
Because you can't do that.
Why?
Legally, you cannot, we can't, what advice, what help can we give them?
Just
Because
support.
if something happens.
Emotional, not advice, just support. That's what you can think. You're just there to talk. You just listen. Even if you just want to listen, talk. What do you mean legally you can't do it? What do you mean you can't support human beings?
First of all,
what do you mean?
None of your stupid tricks is working on me. I don't care.
I think we could direct.
I'm
them
already
to
a
the right
killie now,
channels.
so this is not moving me.
We could definitely direct them to the right channels. Innit?
Yeah, we can direct to the right channel. Yeah.
That's the same. That's what I'm talking about.
No, it's not. Because first of all, when people on the phone, to do just we're like you to get off the phone. You think? Come on. But no, we can direct you to the right channels. That's what he was going with it.
All right, well, we're here for you, man. But that's the end of Out Ere. Let's get into our outro.
Didn't even hear none of that.
No, I know. That's it. Done it. Yes. Look how quickly I said it.
I'm so done. No, that Vim was
That was
just
funny.
too
I love
funny.
That was funny. Fucking hell.
Thank you guys for watching the show. We really appreciate it. Thank you guys for always tuning in. You guys are you're a real bunch. Like the video. Don't come out of the video without liking it, please. So like the video, comment. Not comment. Subscribe to the channel as well, and also you can share it on your social media platforms. Follow us while you're on there. Might as well follow us The Day After TNB on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And if you want to send voice notes and text in for asking for a friend, sis, what would you do? All that great stuff. The number is 07564841073. If you would like to inquire about the show or feature on the show, you can email our team thedayafter@thenewblack.com. Have a great day. Bye.
Peace.